He's not
Walk us in.
Make a post.
No, to read us in. It's time. It's time right now.
This is the thing.
That's fine.
It's time
What
for
are
Hello
those.
and welcome to the Good HIE podcast, where sometimes we have really great guests, and sometimes, well,
Drink.
This
Just
week-
drink. Just
we
drink.
have our normal guests, a non-pencil, carrier of heartbreak. Milk's here.
Hi.
My name's Letter Priest. This week is a very special edition of the cast, in that our guest is Enigmatic Otaku.
Again.
You really think I'm special?
Egomaniac Otaku.
Oh. Okay.
That's another
The way
drink.
this podcast works is that we find questions that are out in the thread on the Good HIE list group on FinFiction. But at the same time, we're also going to be watching the Twitch stream for questions that you would like for us to ask Enigma.
I will particularly be watching this, so if you want to address it to me, make sure that he gets it. That is cool. I'll do my best.
Milk, your circle is purple now.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Look at that.
If you notice, we usually have drinking words or drinking phrase. In the past, they've been things like pony or fuck. Well, for those who know us and for those who know Enigma, well, you'll understand. We are always really mean to Enigma, and we're going to try to be a little nicer today, but that's not going to happen. Everyone knows this. You know this. We know this. So anytime any of us are mean to Enigma, not just me, you guys start drinking. In other words, happy Friday, motherfuckers. It's time to get lit.
Otaku, you're not my
Happy
favorite
fucking
person.
Labor Day, America.
You
Oh,
guys have
Jesus.
a weird way to celebrate Friday.
Fuck off. Damn it,
Oh.
man.
If
We
you
just
kept-
started off wrong train.
If you've kept count, we're already up to 4 drinks.
Anybody want to just chug what they have and hopefully they'll pass out?
Something like that.
I was tempted to do shots for every
Oh.
time that I specifically was mean to Enigma, but
No,
I
you're
realized
gonna
that's not a good
die.
idea.
Break out the bullets.
Hmm.
That said, I think that pretty much covers everything.
We have our first question from the chat, and Luna with socks. You are an asshole for asking this question, but I will do it fucking anyway. Hey, Enigma, do you have any like important or popular stories they should know about?
I think he's the one that did blank.
Go ahead, Enigma. What have you written?
MLD.
I've written. My most popular one is A Stallion Among Mares, and
Crap.
I also did The Third Roommate, and there was this other one that I can't remember right now. Something about a blue dragoness with memories.
Crap.
Just say the fucking name, okay? Jesus Christ.
Drake.
His dad is around. He might have.
You have the opportunity right now to actually like tell people to go read that one Ember story. So please, for the love of God, just say it.
You were supposed to slay the dragon, not lay it.
By
Go
the
read
way-
it today.
By the way, Patreon, go do it.
Go
Yes.
read it and go.
Yeah.
Go read it and go throw your money at my screen. I
Enigma is
would
one
like
of
to
the-
eat today.
Enigma is one of the few people I know on FinFiction that writes pony fanfiction as a way to make a living. So please support him.
Yeah,
as
actually.
much as we'll joke about it throughout this podcast,
So many.
let
pesos
him
per
let him
dollar.
live.
He
please.
comes from a broken home and he needs food. Anyway.
My home's not broken. I'm still waiting for my dad to
Your
come.
dad
back.
doesn't
My ass-
fucking.
Can we continue with that, please?
I'm just gonna drink. And let's go to the first fucking question. That was easily the meanest I've ever been to Enigma on stream.
That's
And
fucking.
it's just starting.
That's fucking dark, man. That's dark.
That was-
Otaku, you little bastard.
The chat is telling you to drink in quantity, priest.
How many people so far are bearing witness to this abuse?
Not enough.
It's me.
Not enough.
Not enough.
You
More
think
people need to do this.
Mediocre.
Mediocre.
Let's go to the first question.
Or
Our
not.
first set of questions go to from Mad Max the Black, because Mad Max likes you or something, Enigma.
Someone likes me?
It's
First
the
time
strangest
heard
thing. Mm.
Oh, that was mean. That was inherently mean. God, this is gonna be the whole cast, isn't
Why
it?
are
It's
not
just-
other things for him?
It's just everybody
Oh.
drinking. Let's just give up and quit and go drink for the day.
That's it.
2
Thank you for
hours
watching the
and
Good
one-
HIE podcast. No,
Can
no,
we
no.
actually just end it?
Let's
No,
go.
no.
Let's go. Okay, so Mad Max asks, third roommate update when?
I would like to update third roommate. I do have plans for what's going to happen in that story, but currently I'm doing commissions for obvious reasons. All
Pesos.
for pesos and to save up for BabsCon to meet up with you fucks so you can make fun of me in person.
Yeah.
I'll bring the lube.
Mm.
At some point, there's going to be footage or at least a picture of me like with a whip out, just like whipping Enigma while he writes. I'm going to take a picture of this. I really want a picture of this. So
All right.
Otaku's gonna be the main attraction at our petting zoo.
let's do this
Wait,
shit.
would that mean that I get to be like curled up on your lap and you get to pet my head like I'm a cat?
My
Please
lap
don't
or
start
hers.
Is this
role-playing.
something you want me to do?
Please do not start role playing out loud.
All right. The next question is: pirates or ninjas?
Yes.
Ninjas.
All right.
Because you know, do what you want because a pirate is free, but you
Alright,
can
so-
be a ninja.
Shut
All
up.
right.
Let's move on.
How about Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Thank you. Okay.
Good choice.
Good boy.
Captain America or Iron Man?
I'm gonna go for Captain America because I like the idea of a dude who doesn't have any, like overly special powers beating the shit out of a guy who's, obviously technically superior or, stronger.
Captain America is natural. Like he's been injected with so much drugs and chemicals and shit.
I know.
Iron
saying,
Man is the guy who doesn't have any special powers except his fucking brain. Get it right.
Captain
No.
America. Made in
Yeah,
Mexico.
but he has the suit that makes him fly and shit. But with Captain America, I know he has like super steroids in him.
He's
And-
super strong. He's beyond the capacity of most mortal men.
But he's like compared to everyone else, he's like the most regular.
No,
When it comes to
he's
physically.
really not. That would be Hawkeye, or Black Widow. Both of them are much more normal than
She
he
was
is.
actually, I think, she had stuff injected into her as well.
She
I
did,
think
but not
Hawkeye-
as much.
Hawkeye's
Hawkeye
pretty
is pretty
good.
fuck. Well, until he goes gets blind and shit. But okay, let's not. I won't spoil the comics for people who haven't seen it. Anyway,
We're
let's go
not
on.
abusing Otaku enough for my taste. Let's go back to
Otaku.
Yes.
Celestia or Luna?
Luna, because you can look at the moon and not get blind, but you can look at the sun all you damn want, but you're gonna go
Good
eyeless.
try. I appreciate
English
your
is not
bet.
your first language.
We can tell.
I'm really trying not to say something mean.
That was a
Alright,
good
next
choice
question.
there. Good choice, Enigma.
Cadence or Twilight?
Twilight.
Good boy.
You can say that
Alright.
mean thing now, priest.
No, I'm above this. Male or female?
He's a female.
I'm Professor Oak here. What gender are you? What's the
I'm half-
question?
I'm gonna try. It's
That's-
male or
that's
female.
the
That's the question. The question is male or female.
The
Is-
question
is
is
he-
because
is-
Mad
is-
Max
is-
is seriously confused by your gender.
Is he asking for age, sex, location, or
No.
ASL,
It's male or
ASL.
female.
Just say yes or no.
yes?
There.
Okay.
Doesn't answer the question, but let's move on.
Right or wrong?
Left.
Shut up.
How much of your
God
time can I
fucking
waste?
Damn it.
How much of your time can I waste with these questions?
All of it.
All right. The final question from Mad Max is carrot cake or carrot pie?
Carrot pie sounds like a terrible shipping name.
Fair.
That is a
I
shipping
would
name,
like
though.
to see it. I would like to see it.
No, type it on Derpy Burrow. You'll be completely not really shocked, I guess.
No, I know what to look for.
Yeah.
Carrot and pinkie pie?
It's
Carrot
it's
top?
it's all of them.
Sounds fun.
Oh.
They can't quite figure out which one to go with, so they just put them all there.
I have something fun I'm going to send Otaku.
Really now.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to a set of questions from Snuffy. He makes the comment that the podcast is becoming legit. His first
Jesus.
question is: are we all having fun while doing this podcast?
Everyone except Otaku.
Yeah, I'm having fun. It's if I wouldn't do this if it wasn't fun. I don't do this for attention whoring. I do this because I actually like these people and I like interacting with them.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is just kind of hanging out for fun. I really look forward to this every week just because it's a good way to kind of hang out with everyone, decompress. It doesn't really get in the way of writing because Friday nights isn't normally writing night, but
The hell did you send me, Carrier? What is this?
is it a rhino?
Holy hell! What is going on here?
what are you doing?
I'm seeing like an orgy. I see scat. I see unbirthing.
Jesus.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's move on to the next thing.
Oh,
I
look,
don't
it's
need
also
this in my
Nyx.
life. I don't need this in my life. Next, please. Next, please.
Nyx is involved.
Oh, next.
Number 2. Have you gotten any negative feedback about the podcast, and what was it?
I haven't gotten any negative feedback myself. If he's asking if I have any to give, I guess there's one gripe I have.
No, I think he's talking about the podcast, but
dude.
yeah.
I don't think anybody's gotten any bad feedback.
It's supposed to be crap.
Yeah,
the
seriously.
I think we got some negative feedback when we were having 2 guests at a time for an
Yeah.
extended period of time.
Yeah.
And
I
we
think-
decided to cut down to just one.
The only really major feedback we've gotten is that people talk over each other too much, which is true. That being said, it's not scripted. We don't have like push button mics where we sit here waiting for the other person to finish because we don't see each other's faces. So honestly, that's probably going to happen from time to time. We're better about it than we used to be. If you can't deal with that, dude, we're sitting around telling you to drink. What more do you need out of life?
Seriously.
I mean, it's just short of us handing the booze to you.
Yeah.
Which we would do that. Here at the Good HIA
wonder, like,
list, we will hand you the
Bottle
booze.
over their head.
We will hand you the booze. We would be your enablers from dawn till dusk. Trust me.
We will make sure you die.
Let's see. Question number 3. Are there any plans to change the podcast in any way? I guess we've tossed around the fence that we thought about not doing, like, not just exclusively HIE writers, but
Yeah.
just, like, seeing if there are other writers that are interested. Like, if we want to do, like, short skirts, that'd be cool. Cold and Gardet.
If we could get short skirts on here, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also banning Otaku after this one.
Yeah,
What?
fuck you.
No.
Fuck you, Otaku. Okay, drink.
No.
I'm drinking orange juice. Woo!
The age of consent in Mexico is like 30.
Mm.
you can't
I'm
drive.
not in Mexico.
Age of consent in Mexico is 12. Look it the fuck up. I'm not lying.
That's fucking scary.
Let's
Is-
move on, shall we?
Otaku, are you 12 yet?
Well, I'm
Alright.
above 12.
Question number 4. Are we advertising the podcast in any way?
Not particularly. The individuals do, but
I worked the
We really
corner a
don't.
few times, but that's about
But I
it.
really like my Nike shoes, so.
we
What?
we might expand out into another place to start advertising, but I want to wait until after a certain cast gets through before we start doing that.
probably to Reddit, let's be honest.
Like,
That's what
I
I
did
don't-
post it on Reddit once, and
Where on Reddit though?
other than that, the My Little Pony Reddit.
I was gonna say because they get real pissy if they have anything NSFW in it.
No. It was more like the My Little fanfic area.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
they
say
don't
because
really care there.
yeah.
Lots of
Anyway,
them.
but that's fucking Reddit, and that makes me hurt a little inside that that's what we're talking about right now. Can we move on?
well, I wasn't talking
I
about them at
bought
all. So
I bought some
We
advertising.
did it, Reddit.
yeah.
Next, please.
I bought advertising.
Question. Would we upload this podcast in audio form to the iTunes podcast list?
What?
We could, honestly. There's really no harm in that.
It really wouldn't be hard, but I kind of want to edit it a little bit because there's,
What about
I
them
mean,
anyway?
so you don't have like, there's some YouTube videos out there that's just like me saying "fuck, shit, damn," then like for like 2 minutes, and then finally we lead into "Welcome to the Good HAE podcast."
Yes.
Fucking.
What's
Podcast.
that milk?
Welcome
What's
to
the
the
milk that did that?
Anyway,
Uh,
next question. I'm rushing us along here. Herd
Alright,
cat,
number 6.
motherfucker.
How many questions?
If
are there?
you could
A
get
lot.
another girl on the show, or could we get another girl on the show, or would Pencil just chase her away in a show of dominance?
That's something you guys want.
Doing a
Do you
pretty
guys
good
want?
job at
I
talking
don't, I don't really
I mean,
care.
if you guys want more estrogen, I totally understand. It's not like I'm exactly exuding the substance.
I don't think we really care what gender anybody is.
If people really want another thing with a vagina on here, I'm not going
We
to say
need
no.
Skittle tits.
Skittletits would happily be on the podcast sometime, anytime. And she has written some weird shit, so that'd be
Shoot,
fine.
right in.
That thing I read where I had no idea what the hell happened.
Yeah, she could be on here at some point. She'd probably gladly stop in and do that.
She'd
But
be like Pencil Junior.
all she really knows about the podcast and you guys is Skittletits is a friend of mine who's
And you guys have already poisoned her of me.
yeah, like she doesn't even hear what I'm saying. She just hears me talking the podcast. She looks up, she just goes, "Is Enigma being a bitch again?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
See, that's the entrance exam, and she passed.
Drink.
I know she said, "Yeah, drink." Sorry.
When did it being mean to me become the new initiation ritual?
We need a punching bag. Every group needs a punching bag, and you
are that
just
punching
happen to be the fourth.
We could pick. We only like. We don't want to punch down. So
we want to punch
pick
up,
you.
uppercuts only.
Yes.
Well, he's close
Sure,
to
you
the
can.
later.
Fuck, what do we mean by punch up?
Uppercuts.
Oh,
Sure, you can.
I'm sorry, I
You're
like my...
in the nads, you have to get below his waist first.
Would you like some pound cake?
No.
I'll pound your cake, baby. Anyway.
Oh.
Do you
I'll
like
join you.
bananas? All right. We'll go to these
But-
questions for
but-
Enigma.
But to summarize, no, I would not chase another girl away unless they showed up and said the words, "I don't like hockey because it's like too violent. And I'm really worried about those poor people. I mean, they would be prettier if they kept their teeth." Then I'd have to kill her.
Or she
So,
said anything positive about Spike.
well, then I just treat her the way I treat Enigma, pretty
Or she
constantly.
said Mark.
Hey, I never said that I like Spike. I don't know why I'm getting all this negativity.
Anyone in this podcast has to have a thick skin, male or female. So if they can't handle that, they're not
Is
gonna
that
like.
a fat joke?
No.
No.
Fuck, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you? And that wasn't to Enigma, so don't.
Is that an actual question?
No.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the next set of questions. These ones are actually for Enigma.
Yeah.
So Fluttershy, Cheerily, Red Heart, and Rose all enter a WWE free-for-all wrestling ring. Question number 1: Who wins?
Easy. Fluttershy. That fucker. She wrestled a bear.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
2: Who has the biggest inner demon?
Red Heart. She's seen a lot of shit, especially in World War One.
All right.
What?
3: Who are you
That image.
ogling during the match?
Fluttershy.
I'm just gonna change my answer around.
4:
I mean,
Oh no, go on, please.
I'm having this mental image where instead of wrestling, it's just her like wrestling everyone to the ground, neck snapping them.
Oh God,
And
they
this
just like.
is sexy to you?
In a way, in a strange tribal way.
Okay.
Those pops. Those.
I have some really good
pops.
fat material for you. Then it's called Serbian film.
Gotta have my pops.
Oh God damn it!
No, priest, no. No one here should go see that. Not a single soul here should go see that movie.
Otaku
No.
showed it to his niece.
What about The Room?
Room, everyone should see it at least once in their life.
Oh hi, Mark.
Oh hi,
Come
Mark.
on.
How's your sex life?
Oh,
Anyway,
hi. Okay.
let's move on.
Number 4. You enter the ring. Who do you go for first?
Well, not Fluttershy.
Alright.
Rose probably because I feel that as soon as I start heading her way, she's gonna be like, "Oh, the horror," and just faint.
That's Lily, motherfucker.
That's Lily, you shit.
Hey, Rose is one of them though.
But she never said that. Oh my god, you can't even get something from the show right? What is wrong with you? Drink.
You guys are making me self-conscious here.
Tally. I'm gonna have to make a list of things wrong with him. I'll get back to you on that.
My God.
Next.
All right, let's just
Yes.
ignore that the best we can. Fluttershy bends your legs while Red Heart has you in a chokehold. Are you in heaven or hell?
Well, she could kill me.
But
That would
In
be
a-
our heaven.
but in a way, that's also exciting.
Ooh.
Are you saying it'd totally be okay to die that way?
Yeah, it's like that James Bond villain, the one who snaps your neck with their legs.
No. No,
Yeah.
I really don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
that. It's from the GoldenEye one. Her name was Oh shit! What was her name?
What's her name? Bambi?
No.
One of them's name is Bambi. That's all I
Milk,
remember. That.
Thunder
you know-
thighs.
Milk, you know who I'm talking about, right?
I do. Her last name was On a Top.
On a top, Xenia on a top.
That's the one. That's the one.
That is
I
very
mean,
cool.
she's gonna snap your neck, but like those last few seconds, you at least get a view.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Why is her
pants?
shower?
Hey, at least
Oh,
it's better than
right.
dying with her hands around your neck.
Is it?
Not really.
Next.
Next. So, Rose is about to hit you with a chair from behind. Do you just
From
take the
behind.
hit, or do you grab Cheerly and use her as a shield?
Grab Cheerleader as a shield. When was the last time she was good for something?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, considering she teaches all the youth of Equestria, that's kind of a bitch move to take away their only source of actual good learning. What are you gonna do? Have Granny Smith teach them?
I feel like
He doesn't like authority figures. Leave him alone.
That's understandable. His dad is shit.
Man, Scootaloo might have to go to Cloudsdale school. Do you know how shitty that'd be for her?
She can't
can't
fly, so they have to
fly.
launch her with a catapult.
Oh God, that'd be so.
Imagine that.
And then there's gonna be that
Oh.
awkward moment where they give her like the slip for the class field trips. Like, here, have your parents sign this.
I was going to ask you that, but I realized I didn't have any.
My
Just
God.
just
Okay.
fucking saying shit over there, triggering me.
All right.
You're-
You have
you're
Red
target-
Heart pinned to the floor, and she looks back at you with bedroom eyes. What happens next?
Well, all the kids who are watching the match are gonna have to turn away.
Yeah, because someone's going to hit you with something from behind and kill you.
More likely, there will be sex, awkward, sweaty.
That
sex
was a
that
very
ends way too
deliberate
quickly.
distraction.
That ends very, very quickly in a horrible, unsatisfying way.
There's gonna be a lot of jumps. There's gonna be a lot of jumps from the high rope.
It's the first WWE match with a splash zone.
Implying
Jesus.
he would have that kind of volume.
I'm talking more like someone rips part of him off.
Well, that says a lot about her. Good muscle control.
Oh shit! Vagina
this.
dentata! Vagina
Anyway.
dentata!
She's not teeth, is she?
She could be teeth. You know they have teeth sometimes, right, Enigma?
Oh boy. Somebody should cut back on the calcium then.
Hey, you'll take what you can get. Just gotta be careful it doesn't tear you down there.
Yeah,
let's go
I
to-
hate when that happens.
Let's go to the next question. Question number 1. Are browser ponies a sign that you've gone off the deep end?
Instead of answering that one, I'm gonna add a little bit something to the last one. If someone goes in for a pap smear and they have teeth down there, should they go to a gynecologist or a dentist?
Yes.
That too, yes.
Yes.
I also
Yes.
want to stop for a moment just to appreciate the person's avatar again. I can tell that's Hoodwinked that drew that.
Oh yeah, it is. I recognize the high. Except those legs
Giant
aren't like. Yeah, legs that don't bend.
I love Hoodwinked's leggies.
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 Wow.
Leggies. Hoofers.
Leggies.
You remember what I said about when people were too girly? You guys are getting there.
Otaku, get away from me! You're spreading.
No.
Am I wifey enough?
God
That's
damn
a
it.
question for later.
I share shit with you guys, and you guys like put it in the ammo bin for later.
And
yet you keep
Don't count.
doing it. And yet you keep doing it.
Oh.
All right. Let's go to Bendy's questions because I'm
Oh,
sure.
God.
Was that 5 drinks or 6?
I don't even
I don't
know.
see-
I've
I don't
lost.
see a
I've lost
single-
track. I'm almost done with this particular cider.
I don't see a single mention of the word butt.
Hey, audience, I hope you.
No,
you
no,
are
there it is.
thinking-
Was it hidden?
Yeah.
Let's just see what we got here, because Bendy's the next one. Everybody knows Bendy.
Oh,
All right.
Bendy.
Everybody
Question
loves
number one.
Bondi.
What's your opinion of Spike?
No!
This is a rhetorical question, I think.
Here's the thing about Spike. I don't hate him, but at the same time, I don't like him. If they were to make him like older and give him actual hopes and aspirations, then I'd maybe like him.
Besides
Maybe.
to
He's
bang
voice
White
actor.
Pony. Besides to bang White Pony.
Which one?
Yeah. He's shit. He's shit. He's shit. Anyone tells you otherwise, he's shit.
I skipped over that episode with him. I think it was the last episode before this one that just came out, or the one before.
Oh, with a horrible singing.
I skipped over half of that episode just because of him.
There's nothing inherently wrong with the song except it's Spike singing it.
You know,
Which
the fact
is automatically cancer.
that he was able to convince everyone so easily with the shit song, it has me convinced that he's part siren.
As soon as he turns around, they're just gonna pike him in the head.
Yeah, possibly.
They're just like, okay.
And I like it's like afterwards, Caden's like, "Here, hold my child, strange changeling," and I was like, "Fuck, really?"
No.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm fucking done. It's okay. Next.
You're gonna get a noise complaint.
No, I never do.
All right. Question number 2. Would you hug Pinkie Pie?
Of course, but here's the thing. Because her hair is like infinite bag of holding, she's gonna start pulling you in.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
I like this headcanon actually.
That's. Would she just be like Lion from Steven Universe?
Kinda,
Yes!
except you don't know where you go.
And you just like fall past Scott Pilgrim.
Oh my God! Pinkie Pie is Lion in Steven Universe.
Oh my god, you're right!
Look at the colors.
Pinkie Pie is Lion. That actually was Pink Diamond. Oh my God! Headcanon confirmed.
Anyway, let's move on, please, before this becomes a Steven Universe.
That's what
podcast.
happens when
Welcome to
someone...
the Good Steven Universe podcast, where there's a language somewhere and we're gonna fucking figure it out.
Yeah. Oh God! Please don't even get into that, please.
Okay,
I will
okay,
cry
okay.
Again. I'll cry again.
Which pony would you ride? Ride as a form of transportation, not the sexy thing.
Trouble shoes, because that fucker's huge as all hell, and I'd ride him into battle.
That's actually a really good choice. That's a genuinely good choice because given how the size of ponies, if you actually do the math based on stupid headcanons and stuff like that, they're pretty small. Troubleshoes is big enough where you could actually ride it. So
But
Clumsy
would
is
he
he-
just like
he's
trip
gonna
and
trip
fall
and land
on
on
his
you.
face?
nah, dude, I don't think
He's
he'd trip
gonna
and land
crush
on his
you.
face. Nah, we don't see him roll. We just have to like take him for a slow trail ride. It'll be fine.
Oh God.
And then he
All
gets
right.
by lightning.
The next question. How did I lose my place? Here we go. Would you come inside Rainbow Dash's house for tea?
No, because it's obviously a trap. Why the hell would she be having tea at her place?
Also, it's her house. You wouldn't be able to go in there.
It's obviously
Exactly.
a changeling.
Yeah, you couldn't go inside Rumbadash's house for tea. You would literally die. So
Can you imagine
no.
someone with a grudge against her just taking a giant fan and blowing her to the next country?
That'd be really distressing. It's possible, I
You
suppose.
wake up over Otaku's house.
Screaming forever.
The cartel's
Alright.
trying to shoot you down.
The next question is: do you have the nerve to ask Rainbow Dash to tell Rainbow Dash to her face that she's cute?
Yes, and I'd also wear the black eye proudly.
This reminds me of that one story where she
But-
runs into someone at top speed and the guy just blows up. Like,
Dash
literally just
reminds me
turns
of
into
like
viscera.
Dash reminds me of the type of person that would act really mad and stuff,
And blush. Just go full tsundere.
and then like
Still
it would
just
make
doesn't
her
suck.
entire day. Like she would love it, but she'd be mad about it at first.
She'd be
Eh.
mad to keep up appearances.
Let's see the next question.
Or she'd launch into a tirade. Cute? You call me cute. You can't call me sexy or hot. You call me frickin' cute, which is a diminutive term. How fucking dare you? And
You
she would
call
go
me
off
cute
on
without
it.
any kind of evidence to back it up? I want to hear reasons, mister.
I like how I like how Pencil's version. She starts using like words that are high up on her vocabulary.
Oh no, like you know that she will gain vocabulary when
That
she
is
gets angry.
superfluous.
We're done. It's okay. You can go on. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, I was doing a thing that I was instructed to do in the background.
I'm sorry.
The
Tom.
next question is: isn't it amazing that I haven't asked you a question about butts until now? Of course.
Benji. Da 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 da.
Oh, you.
Only Bendy.
That's Bandy.
Bendy. Giggity giggity. Let's grab butts. Anyway, next one.
Move the screen down.
Fuck. Sorry. Still doing the thing. Okay, it's
Want
done
me to
now.
ask? Okay, you good? You
No,
good?
no.
You good?
All right.
It's okay. Okay.
The next question
It's Vylon. I love these questions.
is Vylon.
I want to like have babies with these questions. Let's
Holy
do this.
shit, he's got a lot
Alright.
of questions. I already did.
Number 7. Because we're starting there. To the guys, will you fuck pencil? In total defiance of the golden rule, never stick your dick in crazy.
The
Which he
boys
then
would
follows
fuck
up
me.
with, Flutter Priest, I'm very disappointed in you.
The boys would fuck me.
She didn't follow that rule.
No, I'm curious. It's time now. You gotta ask. What's up, boys? Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
I didn't
I'm
realize
listening, fellas.
Is she fucked a little bit?
Be straight up honest with you. That would be breaking so many bro codes right there. I don't think I could
This is
do that.
Otaku speaking. I say yes.
Oh, carrier.
Who is this carrier you speak of?
I would, but then I don't, at the same time, I don't want to upset priests. But like, out of respect for priests, I deny much to pencil.
No. This is cheating.
But that's like a total like
No,
inclination that he would.
This is cheating. Let's say, and Priest will have to back me up on this because I'm sure you're curious too. Let's say Priest is okay with it, everything is fine.
Pile up.
Sudden silence and awkwardness. I love this. This is the
I'd
best
say
day.
you know, Priest.
I would.
Actually, I'm being
I would
silenced
still
because
say
my
no.
niece is annoying me for minions.
Ask
I
your
would.
niece. Ask your niece. I want to hear your niece's opinion.
Oh Jesus! I would still say no, just because
Do you
that
like
would be breaking bro
pencils?
code.
I don't know what she said.
I didn't either. Small child. You heard it first here. A small child would fuck me, guys. No, please don't ever think that. So for Milk, it was a no.
It was a no. That would break bro code so fucking hard. I don't think I could do
I love
that.
you, Milk.
I love you too, priest.
Yay.
Enigma.
What?
Did you say you would? In terror?
I would, but I feel like Priest would say he's okay with it, but deep down it's like, oh my god, it's Enigma. It's Enigma. I can't look at pencil the same way ever again.
Carrier.
I'd say yes if this group wasn't a thing. Didn't have the connections that I did.
Aw, so you guys all want to preserve your friendships and status, and so you wouldn't fuck me. I feel so respected. Anyway.
We are the whitest of knights.
Aw, let's move on.
Welcome to the Good HAE podcast, where we're all the whitest of knights.
I mean,
Some
honestly,
are wider than others.
like honestly,
The only
pencil.
black guy here is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Pencil would probably be like wingman for everybody if we went to the bars.
It's true, but also, welcome to the Good HAE podcast.
I might
for
accidentally
none of-
trip on her.
God damn it, Carrier. It's welcome to the Good HAE podcast, where none of the males would fuck the single female in the group.
I said
Hey.
yes.
Priest isn't allowed to answer.
I called dibs on that.
Dibs?
I'm gonna start putting some
he,
rings
called,
on her.
he called you that also.
Excuse me?
Priest, it's time to get the ring. She's gonna kill you.
Did you say I called dibs on that?
I love you.
Please don't hide me in the closet for another one.
Good save.
Rat
Good
is
save.
Cut in half for like a month.
Good save.
Anyway,
Back in the
let's-
bucket.
Nope, I'm ready. Let's move on to the next question. Let's go.
I'm gonna ignore the little message that I have in my inbox now that says we'll talk about this later.
Is it really there?
No, it's not.
I really want it to be there.
I'm not that much of
Okay.
a bitch, I promise.
Number 8, Vylon asks, "Am I allowed to join the cast?"
No.
No, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're not taking new people. We will not take new people anytime soon, mostly because there's already a long line of people who want in. So.
It's like
Nothing personal.
we're booked there and on guests. It's terrible.
Unlike the long line of people that want in pencil.
But it's okay. We have a consolation.
Wow.
Yeah, pencil's the consolation prize. If you can't get in the cast, you can get in the pencil.
What the fuck?
That's so bad.
That would go so poorly for everyone involved.
That's so bad.
Great.
Okay, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Next question. Next
I didn't know
question.
this podcast was gonna fucking go this way.
I like how
You
Milk
should
is,
have expected it.
I like how Milk is the most uncomfortable I've ever seen him right now because it's been suggested that I have like an actual sex life and that people might be interested in me as
You
a
ruined
female.
my perfect, pretty little
I
world.
didn't say nothing
I'm so
about that.
uncomfortable. It's
I
wonderful.
don't
Let's
care.
Let's move on.
All right. Now, after those questions, my one says, "Hi Enigma, happy face. I have a soft spot for social outcast. Cat face. Entertain me, will you?"
Is he calling me a pariah?
Yes.
Oh. And
How
priest,
often-
you
also-
uneducated swine. That's not a
also-
smiley face. That's a kawaii face.
Also,
Get it right.
Vylon prefers to be identified as a female. Okay, so it's
I'm a transgender waffle. You hear me? Okay.
Anyway,
All right. First question: how often do you bathe?
Nearly daily.
Whenever he can find clean water. So that's like never.
oh, LA is terrible for that. Yeah.
Question 2: who is your pony waifu?
Oh, there's so many.
The
Boy.
tubby wubby kind.
Having more than one waifu, what are you?
If I'm gonna have to choose, then I'm gonna have to say Octavia.
Really? I figured you'd pick Ember right away.
Huh.
Well, she's not. Well, she's a
Yeah,
dragon.
That's not the species he's asking.
I figured when they said pony, they meant My Little Pony. I suppose who is your pony waifu? Yeah, makes sense.
I mean,
That can be the
Octavia.
answer for the next one.
Yeah.
Octavia is full of class, and I like class.
She's bland. I like bland.
All right. The
You're
next
black
question.
legs.
The next question is, who is your anime waifu?
My anime waifu is God. It's been so long. Hold on, let me
Ichigo.
check up. Let me find her name.
Asuka?
No, it's from this anime called Infinite Stratos. The
Ooh.
little one with the eye patch. Let me see her name.
Wow. I didn't know you had a soft spot for disabled chicks,
Is that what that game is called?
No, it's Katawa Sojo.
which
Okay.
everyone should play because
It's a
crippled waifus
You're-
are best
Great
waifus.
game.
You're gonna go in a man, and you're gonna come out a crying man.
So a woman.
Oh,
Ugh.
fuck off with that shit, you piece of trash. Jeez.
Okay, I found her name.
He's just been more mean to Carrier than Enigma this whole podcast. So,
See, I'm deserving it though. That's the difference.
Next.
Enigma, fuck off. There.
Her
Now
name.
everyone
I
can
found her
drink.
name. Her name was Laura Bodewig.
That's creepy. You're not allowed
That
to have
doesn't-
her as a waifu.
It doesn't sound like Japanese at all.
Don't. You're not allowed. That's creepy.
Next question. How much stock of Mountain Dew do you have?
None. I don't drink Mountain Dew. I fucking hate that shit.
Oh,
And,
shut up!
and you call yourself a Mexican?
Yeah, that's like the cleanest drinking liquid there is.
I prefer. I was gonna say Mountain Dew. I prefer Dr Pepper. It's the elixir of the gods.
He
That's
prefers
right,
Dr.
because we just discussed earlier that you totally cuck Mrs. Pepper with Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
We have an outsider in the Twitch chat.
I know. Oh, hi, outsider. Welcome to this. Nothing good will come of this. I'm really, really happy that you've joined us. And if you have a weak sensibility, I'm so sorry in advance.
Rippin' pizza.
Yeah, get some drinks. We play a drinking game. Have drinks with us.
Blasphemy.
In that
Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I love it. Oh, that's adorable.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Oh,
I love it.
I love it. Okay, next question. But I love that blasphemy.
with that wonderful segue, how do you feel about anal toys?
Oh, jeez. How do I talk about this when there are people
could
around me?
answer
How do I censor myself?
Are you in favor of that?
No.
On
No?
others or even on girls?
He eats them up
Well-
like Pac-Man.
Well, I've never used them, so how would I know how I feel
are
about
you in
them?
favor of girls wearing them for pornography?
Depends on the size and whatnot.
Okay,
Would you
so
put-
it's
would you
certain,
put-
certain circumstances.
Yes, circumstance.
Okay. See, I can help. I can ask very specific questions. To
In
get
that
you to
video,
your
like
beliefs.
in that video we saw,
Yes.
the My Little.
Oh no, this
That one?
No.
No, this is an example. This is an example. Remember the tail one?
Oh no.
I need a link. Did someone just leave?
Priest died. Yeah, everything is over.
He couldn't handle it.
You got the cancer.
You killed him, Enigma. Good job. That's like 2 pizzas right there.
Anyway.
So
I
yeah,
need someone to read.
I got it. Will you let me have? Oh, what the fuck is a poke game? Will you have me let a poke game with your prostate?
Oh, is that why she was at? Is that what the previous question was for?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
basically, would you let a girl massage or boy massage your prostate?
what's a poke?
A girl, yes.
Because just here's your now you know fact for the day. Actually, milking the prostate is very, very good for your health. It is a good thing if you can do it for yourself. It is a great idea. It doesn't make you gay. It actually is very, very good for your health. I worked in medicine. I fucking know this. And if you can have a girl do it for you, it actually feels really good, whether you like to admit it or not. So there you go.
I might need someone to show me how.
I want to know. Can you show me?
I want to know how the strangers like me.
Anyway,
All
let's
right,
move on.
How do you feel about Neotare?
Yes,
What the hell is that?
it's rare.
what the fuck is that?
Nidorare?
Sounds like a Pokemon. Sounds like...
Who's tapping? What is the tapping sound?
Otaku,
Enigma.
stop fapping.
Enigma, I think your thing is making tapping noises. Try speaking.
It's not me.
Oh, it's better now. Okay.
Nope,
No,
it's not. He's got the mic gremlin.
Okay, so since I get to explain this again, Netarare is basically cuck. It's basically cuck. There's some more subtleties to it, but there you go.
The circumstances, you know, in certain stories, I'm fine with it. You know,
Otaku.
Hey,
depends on the character.
Otaku, can you unplug your mic and plug it back
You
in?
might need to restart.
It's pretty bad.
It
Getting
sounds like
worse.
it sounds like you're trying to fiddle around with a guitar chord.
It sounded like he's unmuting it and then remuting it really fast.
I am,
Yeah.
because there's noise around me.
Well, stop doing that because when you do that, we hear it click.
Bad.
Do you guys want to hear a crying child?
Yes, this is
I'm
my fetish.
listening to one right now.
Oh, fucking
Oh, everybody a drink. Everybody a
Get
drink. Anyway.
All right. Next question. Are you a lolicon?
No.
He's a minor.
If they don't know what Charizard is, I'm not getting anywhere near.
You like the lizard play.
What if they're a loli who likes Charizard because he's a cool dragon?
Well, then I would have been confused and didn't
All
know what
bets
was.
are off.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know. You passed all of my tests.
Charizard is
What if the loli asked you whether you would prefer the X or Y Mega Evolution?
So we start trading Pokemons.
All right. The next question. Is Boku no Pico a legendary anime?
Yes, it's the most legendary one. You guys should all see it.
No.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. You can watch some gay Shotokan. It's gonna be great.
We're not sponsored by Crunchyroll or anything, but you know, go subscribe so you can go see it.
Dude, if
You're gonna
Crunchyroll
have
ever
to send me
sponsored
the
us, I just
Mexican
roll that money.
bootlegs.
We should take this break to tell you about this good HIE podcast is brought to you by Crunchyroll.
And also Otaku's Patreon.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's
Brought to you
today.
by Otaku's Patreon.
Yeah.
Give me money so I can eat.
This podcast is brought to us by oh god, I have to make this joke now. I wasn't going to, but now I've got to.
Do it.
This podcast brought to you by milk. Got milk?
No! No!
I'm so sorry, milk. I feel bad about my life. I'm gonna drink for that one.
It's
No,
okay.
we're gonna use that.
It's okay. Everybody makes fun of that name.
That was so bad that Otaku felt a slap, even though it wasn't directed at him.
Felt a slap on my ball sack.
Oh,
Alright, well,
Jesus.
Let's please move on and forget
Once
I
you-
ever did that.
Once you
Please.
found it.
All
Next,
right, here we
please.
go. Next question is, will you be a good little boy for Pencil?
Yeah,
Am I-
will you be a
am
little-
I?
a good little boy for me? Are
Once
you
he
a good
decides to become a male.
Enigma? Are you gonna be a good little boy for me?
Yes,
yeah.
mistress.
This was creepy. Let's never do this again. Moving on.
It's recorded. I'm just gonna listen to that on repeat. For
It's
hours.
on the internet. It's out there. It's never going away.
You're gonna see someone doing like a lip sync to your voice.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Okay, now you're a cuck.
No, God.
How good are your oral skills, Enigma?
Well, I can do oral tests just fine.
He's good at
I mean,
screaming.
I'm speaking right now.
Okay,
Next
next,
question.
please. Yes.
Will you go down on a girl on her period?
Everybody needs to earn their red wings at some point, Enigma.
You know what? If she cleans up first, you wouldn't even notice. Trust me. She has to like really clean up first. I've been with a girl. You really need to really make sure they clean everything.
He needs the vaccine.
Would I notice? That's the thing.
Oh,
you would
notice.
You would notice.
Do you know what we're talking about, Otaku?
The little dot that goes at the end of sentences, right?
Enigma, be serious for a second. I actually have to know. Do you know what happens when a girl gets her period? Please tell me.
The uterus thing.
And if it hasn't happened, it was
She lays an egg.
The uterus thing.
I can't tell if you're actually being serious right now. I'm really
I know what it
curious.
is, but you have to know that there are people around me. I have to censor myself a bit.
Oh God, that's right. You can't say that.
So it's when the uterine lining becomes full of fluids such as blood and spongy tissue, and then it moves out of your body slowly once a month or so because you didn't have a baby after all.
Anyway.
And that is how marinara sauce is made.
And because of that, there is a very slow, steady drip of blood for anywhere from 4 to 7 or 8 days. So if you're wondering, would you notice if they hadn't cleaned up a lot first? Yes, you'd notice because there would literally be blood everywhere.
So it'd be like that
quality
scene.
podcast.
It would be like that scene from Family Guy where Stewie was sucking on Peter's nipple, and he's like, "Oh,
No, this is nothing like.
No. When he says it tastes like an old penny, that's actually probably accurate.
Great, because of all the iron."
Yeah.
I have an idea for a vampire story.
Anyway, let's move the fuck on. Now that I've educated all about periods, let's go on.
Will you buy red wine and chocolate and share them with said girl?
Who said? Oh, well, yeah, she just had her period.
You just pour them on yourself, like, hey, look, we're the same.
Enigma, this is the smartest thing you've ever said. Good boy.
Congratulations, Shinji! Congratulations! Is that me?
Was I a good little boy, Pencil?
You were a very good boy. When a girl has their period, wine and chocolate is the obvious answer. Let's move on.
And Dickles.
Do you agree? Do you agree that they make the Frenchies taste much better alongside making them romantic?
I
have no idea what this is asking.
I honestly, yeah, I don't get it.
Are they talking about red wine and chocolate?
Are they talking about literal French toast here?
Talking about
Or
French
French-
fries.
People?
I don't know what this. Yeah, French people. Does French menstrual blood taste better? What the fuck is this question?
Maybe it's because red wine and French people like wine. I don't know.
Well, I'll answer that. The French do make some very good red wine, but as a Californian, I think that it pales in comparison to a lot of Sonoma wines. So, suck a dick. Californians are better. Moving on.
All right, the next question, Enigma. Will you promise to never write or read about rape on a virgin and by all stupid things only the male mind can come up with, she ended up liking it?
What?
No, because those are stupid. After a story like that, she literally has to go to the police or something, or at least be, somehow traumatized.
I wrote this story. So
You did. I remember that with the
did.
changeling, and he had a
Yeah,
stupid name.
Yeah, you read it. You read that story.
I did.
I know, and you really were angry at me.
I was more angry for the name you chose for that he used.
Well, it's an actual name from Full Metal Pony. I just remember you screaming, "Why is she liking it?" I was like, it was great. You suffered so much that day. That was probably the first day I realized I enjoyed you suffering.
Oh, the precursor.
And that just led up to the torture.
It wasn't wifey enough.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Enigma.
Yes.
How much can you handle the internet?
I internet just fine. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Internet is not a verb. Bleh.
The next question is, do you believe that Pencil has autoandrophilia?
I do not get off the idea of myself as a man.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Well, she does talk about dicks a lot, and and she writes about it more than anyone else, and pretty accurately too. So
That's because
maybe?
I like the male anatomy. It's not because I want to be the male anatomy. Jesus.
Wait,
form of a penis.
use that same logic with yourself, Otaku. With all
Yeah,
the
you
stories
do write a
you've
lot
written.
about vaginas.
So, yeah.
Moving on.
Many of them
All right.
blue.
The next question. Will you write about Anonymous in Discord sexting each other, including but not limited to vor, unbirthing, asphyxiation, gender bending, scat, gravity manipulation, testicle explosion, infant play, auditory orgasm, balloons, deity worship, carpet munching, and pineapples?
I like the first.
No,
like the
because of
first-
pineapples, and what the hell
Did
is
you
gravity
make the Blue's
manipulation?
Clues sound? Was that the Blue's Clues sound?
Yeah,
You just sound like freaking. Oh, no.
I know how to do the voice for Blue. It's terrifying. Let's not note on that anymore.
Just do that for the rest of the cast.
Anyway.
Yes.
The, moving on.
Yes.
Is Vylon too good for you?
Oh, she's way too good.
Aww, you see, listen to that. He's trying so hard to be nice today.
I'm so lonely. I don't even know if this person's a woman, but I'm taking
So
it.
Ronry. Oh, so Ronry.
Go massage the prostate of my Patreon, please.
Milk.
Wow.
That's a quote for the ages. That's a good one. Go
Add it to the
massage
folder,
the
pencil.
Go
Massage
massage the
my bank
prostate
account.
of my Patreon. Wow. Wow. Fucking wow. Let's move on.
The next question is, how Kappa is this? Kappa
Yes.
face.
Pretty
I-
Kappa.
I thought his name
But
was Lenny.
But I've
Got
seen
like
more Kappa.
Did you say it's like 70% Kappa?
Kappa Mikey.
The more I say Kappa, the more it sounds like a fraternity to me.
It is. But
Isn't that the kind of currency in your Fallout stories?
Kappas.
let's move on.
All right. Now we're going to a set of questions by Major Dude. What was the first ever non-MLP story you wrote?
Ah. I told this on the previous podcast, but I guess I'll have to say it again. My first attempt was for Fire Emblem Awakening one. And the reason I stopped is because there was literally a scene where I had Tharja hug Robin, and she was crying, and she said to him, "I'm sorry, I'm not wifey enough." And at that point, I stopped typing. I reevaluated my life, and I said to myself, "Nope, writing is not for me."
And now you're Enigmatic Otaku.
What changed
Yeah.
your mind, unfortunately?
Fallout Equestria.
Now I know.
Thanks, Cake Cat. We appreciate it.
And
Yeah.
Somber.
Next.
All right. Next question. Any fun stories about the origin of your name?
All right. The reason my name is this is because back in the Xbox 360 days, back when I first had an Xbox, and you know when you want to get like an edgy name for your Xbox name or whatever? Because I didn't want to end up like my friend who he wanted the name Unknown Reaper, but because of his poor spelling, he ended up with Unknown Reaper. And I wanted a more memorable name, and I spent days, and I came up with the name Enigma. Nobody has that name. Nope. Xbox rules dictates that any name you come up with, someone has already. So I had to add more to it because I didn't want Enigma 7 or whatever. So I had Enigma, and I just added to it, and I was like, what else? Enigma what? I'm an Otaku. There you go.
All right.
I would have loved it if when they ask you what your anime waifu was, you're like, I don't have one. What's anime?
What is an anime?
What's an animu when your name is Otaku?
I would have stabbed him to death again.
For the
Did
third
I already tell you guys the story about this one guy who wanted to beat me up outside of the mall because I was making fun of anime?
I'm really
that is
proud
the
of this person.
biggest
They
thing I've ever heard.
Tell the story.
probably deserved it.
Tell the
frankly.
story.
I was walking outside of the mall with two of my friends, and one of my friends had one of those Attack on Titan jackets. You know the ones?
Yes, I
And
know the ones.
This guy in a van pulls up, and he goes to my friend and is like, "Hey, you like anime, right?" All three of us just stare at this guy silently, like confused. He's like, "You with the Attack on Titan shirt, I'm talking to you." My friend doesn't respond because he doesn't want to talk to him, so I took up the mantle and I turned to the guy. I put like my best meme face, and I gave him a thumbs up, and I was like, I watched the anime. I also read the manga. The guy like gave me this look, and after like a minute of silence, he says, "Bro, don't fuck with me. I'm a hardcore anime fan." And my
What a
response is,
threat.
I held my position, like I kept my thumb up and everything with the weird face I was giving him, and the guy just drove off.
Wow, you avoided a beating. I would have hit you much harder.
No.
To be fair, you stuck with the joke, and I'm really proud of you for that.
I'm not proud of you ever for anything because you haven't earned it yet.
Does that mean?
Yes.
Drink.
Shoot.
I'm out.
All right,
It's
all right,
casual.
all right.
No, never mind. I got a little bit left.
Next question.
All right, next question. Favorite non-reformed MLP villain gets a new superpower. What would it be and who?
Non-reformed? Shit, I like Trixie, but she was reformed. I don't really like the non-reformed ones.
You don't like Chrysalis?
Yeah, Chrissy hasn't been reformed yet.
She's okay, but she's, literally she has magic and shapeshifting already, and she can
Her
fly and
form
everything.
is great as it is.
What doesn't she? What more does she need?
Well, here's the question: Does lightning dust count as a villain?
No,
She was
more
never
like
reformed.
she was to me. She strikes me more as like the incompetent guy who's the incompetent Cardi who's running that ride that nearly kills those people.
Well, it kind of makes you the villain if you're an incompetent carny who kills kids. Let's be clear. I wrote a story about this recently. How the fuck? That's really creepy. Anyway, next question.
What the? Was that a voice
Pencil
crack?
gets creeped out the podcast.
Priest gets cucked in the podcast.
Let's stop.
Well, I would sleep with any of you fucks. Let's be clear on that.
You asked me. That is a legitimate offer.
Sure.
That's not how consent works, you shit.
Thank you.
That's how it works for me.
You
And
are a
then I
rapist.
killed him in his sleep.
And then
Next
I
question.
thanked you as I slipped away.
We're moving on.
Otaku.
The
You
child
were
is
forced to
crying.
introduce a drug, alcoholic drink to a pony of your choice.
And
What
it was
would it-
not.
Will you stop jerking off your microphone? You fucking shit! What the fuck is wrong with you?
The
No, I can't
child
stop
is
it! I can't
crying.
stop it! No, fuck you, Enigma! God damn it!
It's a madhouse over here.
Then turn off your mic for a little while. Stop flickering it like a cunt.
Jesus Christ!
Tell you what, instead of flicking the thing, I'll just mute myself right here with a button.
Good. Mute that.
Okay.
Flicking the bean!
It's because he's Mexican.
Why did this podcast break us? This podcast fucking broke us! We're not even halfway through the fuck!
We're more than halfway through the questions. But you're fucking God, guys.
Can I flick my bean some more because my baby is crying?
And then refried. Is your bean refried?
Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
a pinto?
we're gonna try again. Enigma.
Yes.
If you're forced to introduce a drug or alcoholic drink to a pony of your choice, what would it be and who would you give it to?
I would like to introduce Speed to Fluttershy.
Oh, fuck, kids. That's gonna be an episode.
Like, I just like the idea of her like jumping around, acting all pinky-ish. Just like it's like I don't know what to do with myself. I made like 17 birdhouses today.
Why not ecstasy? Why not ecstasy?
Yeah, no, ecstasy, you mellow out, guys. Do I have to explain drugs to you guys today too?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Other
With
samples?
ecstasy, you do have energy, but you also just kind of feel relaxed about it and in love with everything around you. So everything is cool, unless you have a bad trip, in which case you start freaking out and getting really twitchy and getting paranoid. Speed, on the other hand, makes you kind of not understanding of the consequences of your actions or the world around you, but it makes you have all the energy in no direction whatsoever unless you really focus yourself on one specific task. For example, if you are manic and you start doing a bunch of things around the house at once, that's something that's very similar to speed. Or if you decided you were going to do one dish and then suddenly you did all the dishes and then you took down the dishes and did those dishes because you worried they might have dust on them, and then while they were wet you realized the wet made them slimy, so you did dishes again. There you go.
Rants.
I find that really interesting, and I'm surprised like no one mentioned like giving Twilight Adderall. But she'd probably just be like, all the books now. I have time now.
Yeah, Twilight would just, oh man.
Oh my god.
That reminds me of a quote from something. I just can't remember what it is.
All the books.
We have time now.
Actually, I feel like giving Ritalin to Pinky.
Stop it, Enigma! You're doing it now!
What?
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop what?
Stop. Fuck you!
I'm so weird.
What the fuck?
It's a genetic disorder. Leave him alone.
Okay, next question. Just Priest, next question. Oh my god.
Do you call hamburgers steamed hams?
No. Moving on.
No, I don't.
Otaku. I am going to end
I
you.
The next three are questions for everyone. So let's just take a moment to take a step back. Crew, who do you see when you look in the mirror?
Cracks.
What was the question? It's a freaking madhouse. Ah!
Who do
Who
you see when you look in the mirror? Oh, you want me to get serious with this question? Because this could get dark as shit.
Let's
I'd
do
like-
it.
I'd
There's
like
no
you to-
hold. There's
Pencil,
no
I'd
holds
like
barred
you
at
to,
this point.
Pencil, I'd like you to answer for me.
All right, well, I'm going to be shit first. When Enigma looks in the mirror, he sees everything he's created for himself that his father still can't love him for.
Drink.
But am I
I'm-
getting my Anastasia Happy Meal toy?
No, you never will. And also, he probably sees the face of someone who is so erect.
What?
I am very erect.
There you go. He is so erect.
I'll make good on that.
Very.
When I look in the mirror, it depends on the day. Sometimes I actually see me, which is I'm happy with. That's yay me. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I see someone I don't particularly recognize, because when I get the dark circles under my eyes and my skin gets pale, I actually look dead. I remember once I got really, really excited at the fact that I looked really dead because I also had bruising around the side of my neck. Not from a hickey or anything. I actually just had bruises from hockey, and I was like, I look dead. And so I laid down and like got the spacey expression, had somebody take a picture of me. Like, it looks like somebody strangled you to death. Like, yay! Like, stop being excited about that. Please go to bed. You are sick. And so then I went to bed. The end.
Yay.
Milk.
10 out of 10.
Milk.
Probably slapping it.
What?
Your turn. Your turn.
Oh fuck! No, I'm not answering this question. I was there at one point.
What do you see when you look in the mirror?
No,
What
no.
do you see? Do you see a tall drink of milk?
Shut up. Shut
Yeah,
up. Shut
yeah.
up.
Let's go with that answer. Let's go with that answer.
Next.
What?
The next tangential question to that is, do you
Priesty
like
pie.
that?
Priesty pie. You didn't answer.
fucking- okay. When I look in the mirror, I see someone who's tired, but with a lot of potential, that if they push themselves just a little harder, just a little bit deeper, just a little more effort, they can become the person they want to be.
I like your verb usage.
Also, I just have to add this in for anyone who is a 90s child would actually remember. I see pride. I see
So-
power.
So Priest, you want to be the pony that you want to be?
And carrier.
If I'm a diamond, then why do
my
I?
God,
Sorry.
stop.
All right.
It's okay.
Save me!
Carrier, what do you
I
see when
need
you
a
look in
new
the mirror?
computer chair.
I see the realization that I need to take a few steps
I
back
need a
so I
new
can see
life.
myself in the mirror.
Like, shit sucks, man.
Okay.
Damn.
It's a
Next.
fact.
Jeez,
I know.
buddy, you got some self-image issues there.
Next question. This is a dark question, guys. Let's move on, please.
Giant
The
circle.
question is, do you like that person? Why? Why not?
I like healthy me. I don't like sick me for obvious reasons.
I like that person when he has a haircut.
I got one of those funhouse mirrors that makes me look thin.
Praise, do you like yourself?
Most of the time.
Yay! Well, I like you, so there. And Milk, do you like you?
Yes, I like being a glass of milk.
I'm not expired yet. I'm happy with myself.
Are you still doing that RP thing with Rob where he's a toaster and you're a
Yeah.
glass of milk?
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because they're cool with me being a glass of milk. It's the first time I've honestly ever done anything RP, and they let me be a glass of milk.
What do you do as a glass of
They
milk?
didn't let me be
I-
Liler, though.
They didn't like it because you were being as lewd as shit. They don't like lewd things.
Is.
What about the milk? What are the personality traits of this glass of milk?
Oh, I just get to be me and every now and then shitpost, and then they don't really care because I'm a glass of milk and I can get away with it.
That's fantastic. I think we also said why or why not already. So the last question is for Otaku.
Yes.
How are the updates coming along?
Oh boy, I think I said it already, but I have commissions to do before I can update my major ones.
Yeah, you're right. You did say that before. Why did you say
Yeah.
it again?
Because I've been asked right now.
But you just referred to
When
that
we
before.
get home, Carrier, we are talking about this later.
Ship
Who's
confirmed.
that very angry, passionate. Yeah.
Passive aggressive. With
Passive aggressive sex. I want to see this.
with intents and purposes.
Fuck you.
Wow,
kid.
no,
Fuck
no,
you, kid.
fuck you.
kid.
Drink. All right, next.
Next.
We have a question from Tony Montana, who
MC
never
Woohoo.
fails to post amazing questions.
Oh, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna just let Enigma answer this. I'm really curious about this.
All right, Enigma. How did you and Pencil first meet? Is she and everyone else always beating up on you, or are they kinder to you at other times?
Now, here's the thing about me and Petzl. My first interactions with her was around the time when she updated with the story called Father of the Century. And I read that thing like at 4 a.m. And then the next day it was a podcast. And I randomly clicked it. And there, she was there. And for a while, when I read Father of the Century, I thought she was the dude. It wasn't until I heard a chick's voice. I was like, oh, she has a vagina.
I do.
And we didn't meet until I actually got into the cast here.
Yeah.
And when everyone started beating me up, when did that happen?
When did you join the server?
When were you born?
I think I started beating up on you the moment I asked if it was okay, and you said yes.
I think there was a
definitely
contract.
asked. I definitely asked.
I think there was a contract in blood. Not
Something
sure.
like that. There's something like that, yeah.
Like
I met Pencil before you did, right?
you probably you were the one who recruited me into the group.
Okay.
Carrier.
Oh, what a decision that was, huh? I think I met Pencil and Priest at the same exact time.
Yep.
Sounds like how it goes.
Yeah, you were doing a stream together, and I.
We
stopped
did.
by.
We
It
were
was
we were
Undertale
doing
Genocide Run.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
helping him do Undertale because I need to be sit there like just yelling at him, do it, fucking do it, kill them all the entire time.
Yeah.
Kill them all, pizza.
Yeah, you were like pushing him through his moral compass.
I know, because he was upset. He's like, I can't do it. I can't
don't
do it.
wanna
And I was like,
kill
kill
him.
him. And that's how it went the entire time.
Not Toriel.
Yeah, he's so upset about Toriel stuff. Are
Oh,
you still
God.
learning from that?
You killed Goat Mom?
Oh, stop. No. No. We're moving on.
She's never gonna forget it.
Whoa. You killed Goat Mom?
No.
That's fucking
no,
dark.
it's
Priest!
No.
Priest!
Goat Mom
Priest!
and
How
Goat
could
Mom.
you?
The
That's-
next run through you go,
That
she's
doesn't
gonna
go
have-
away. That doesn't go away, Priest. That's there with you
It
forever.
doesn't. You're on your deathbed. You're just like, I killed Goat Mom. Bleh.
That doesn't go away, Priest. That's with you forever.
Shall we? Shall we move on while Priest
Keep
cries?
crying,
Yes,
keep
yeah.
crying.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on.
Are the people in the cast kinder to you at other times, Enigma?
No.
Hey.
Yeah, we are.
We
Hey.
have to keep our practice.
No, I actually am. I worry about his health and shit and try to make sure that he eats.
I do my best to be nice when we talk in private chats and stuff. Like we got a collab that we might do. And
Priest. Let me stop you there. You said, Enigma, I appreciate you and everything, and I love you, but here, I'm going to show you this video where it's literally a dancing bear telling me to kill myself.
I don't think I can hear anything anymore.
That was very loud.
You just turned me into somewhat of a snowdrop,
Oh my god.
except with my ears.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I'm earblind now.
next one.
Is there a ship that you love that almost everyone else you knows, hates, and vice versa? Enigma?
Hold on, Priest. Do you want to try that sentence again?
Is there a ship that you love that almost everyone else you know hates and vice versa?
Titanic?
Oh, good job.
God, I fucking failed at life. That was terrible.
Words. How do they work?
I don't think so. No. Oh wait. There is one that I came up with recently that I like. Brayburn and Masala.
That's a weird one.
That's pretty off kilter.
I don't know why. I just like the idea. Like Southern dude just meeting Indian chick and they hit it off.
Huh.
I'd read it.
All right. The next question. Do you currently write anything outside of MLP?
No, because the last time I tried that, it wasn't wifey enough.
You could probably do it now. You really have improved if you tried.
And that
Actually,
you have to name the story that.
there is something else that I am thinking of writing, and I told Carrier a long time ago. Is anyone here aware of the Two Best Friends on YouTube?
Yes.
Aware of it.
Yes.
Those great Saibatsu.
So the story idea I have is it's like the game Until Dawn, but it's with the Zaibatsu and other members like Plague of Gripes and all that.
Yeah.
Where they go to Plague's barn, creepy barn, and they're like there's a killer trying to kill them. And if you guys are aware of who these guys are, like there'd be one scene where Matt looks around and goes, "Oh no, Liam's been kidnapped," and Pat would be like, "How do you know he's been kidnapped?" And then Matt bends down and picks up Liam's. Matt bends down and says, "I just stepped on his Vita."
What?
It's a thing. It's a
So-
thing. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a YouTube
So-
thing.
So kill yourself. Anyway.
Got him! Zing!
There you go. So just everybody drink. Kill yourself.
I am already out. I've been out.
All right.
Next.
How old are you?
We do not do that on this stream. I would like to make that PSA for everyone now. We
Wow.
do not reveal our ages. We do not talk about ages. Most people maybe do is say that we're in college or say what say like that we are turning
21 and older.
Milk is
20.
39.
The idea is
20
that we all
21 and
are,
older.
until otherwise said, for any reason, we are all of drinking age. We are all 21. We don't like to spread our ages around,
I like
and
spreading
that's the way it's going to be. So if
Our
you're
ages are
planning-
kind of like our real names. We just won't talk about it.
Yeah, so don't be thinking that we are going to be telling you our real ages. So there you go.
So, next question.
Would anyone like something to drink?
I would like you to read this.
Hablas
Please.
español? Si tú hablas. Lo hablas factory. Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Would you like me to do it, Enigma?
Frecuentemente.
Hold on.
Get frecked.
¿Hablas español? Si tú hablas, ¿lo hablas frecuentemente?
Yo hablo español para gritar a mi madre cuando me grita a mí.
I knew it!
atrás.
Pero hablas español como un americano, ¿sí?
Sí, pero no hablo español muy bien.
Claro, es que lo digo.
Siempre dicen que yo oigo como un gringo.
No es completamente gringo. Estás borracho y por eso no es gringo.
Estoy borracho.
Claro,
You guys better be
siempre.
working on that wall.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
But yeah.
Teca.
Favorite fetishes?
Oh, I'm serious. Let's do this.
Wasn't
likes
there
the
a
color
list that I
blue.
made some while ago?
I don't know. Just start
get
listing a
milk
few of them.
instead
Guys, you have to remember, there are people around me. I have to censor myself.
Spell them out.
Is it comparable to what I have, or is it less?
You have everything except
I'll
like
tell you
two.
what, Enigma,
Yeah.
actually write it out to Milk, and Milk will say it aloud.
All right, you guys talk amongst yourself. Whatever, I don't know. And so, like,
Just type one at a time and just paste them.
we can
Everyone
do other
else.
questions in the meantime. Tony then finally asks, "Am I wifey enough for you?"
Oh, baby, you're wifey just enough.
Nice. All right, the next question. We're going to fluffy unicorns, and I think this would be a really good one, actually, for your podcast. Why do pineapples disturb you? Can you explain why?
There is a reason why I hate pineapples. It's because no matter what I do, where I go, there will be a pineapple somewhere. For instance, 2 days ago, I went to the mall, and as I was walking back to my friend's car, there was this woman who was loading her things out of her cart into her car. And there, sitting on the kid's seat, was a pineapple. I went to a friend's party, and there was a pineapple. I go to Facebook, and it's a did you know facts about pineapples. Everywhere I go, in some way, shape, or form, pineapples. I am being haunted by them, pursued by them.
You have a problem.
Yeah, we're kind of all worried about you.
Yeah.
It's the pineapples, you guys. I'm perfectly sane. It's the pineapples.
I'm gonna use this. Everything you just said, I'm using as an answer for the last question.
See, this was all a ploy to actually get this in recorded documentation. We're gonna connect this to the proper authorities, Enigma. I hope you realize that, because you're fucking weird. You got 'em. Funny jokes. Let's go to the next question.
Lol. Wrecked.
First question from Explosions is, what is it like to eat words and shitfics?
How do I answer that?
How does it feel? Does it burn on the way out of your rectum?
I mean, the
How's it-
area around my rectum is a little inflamed, so
Sorry
Lucky
about that, by the way.
Inflamming?
yeah,
Wow.
inflamming werfer.
I am
Oh,
sorry
God.
about that.
Anyway, fucking next question.
What type of music is your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite type of music. If I like a specific song, then I like the specific song.
You like Spanish guitar?
No, I hate Spanish music though.
Hey,
Mariachi core.
Aw.
You don't like Spanish guitar?
I told you, Pence, a long time ago. I'm the least Mexican you will ever meet.
But Spanish guitar is really cool to listen to. I'm surprised.
But you eat quesadillas.
That one time.
That's the reason he's inflamed.
Of course, that makes sense. Anyway,
Covering my.
How do
own-
you write stories with a good chapter length in a reasonable amount of time?
he doesn't.
He
Next question.
doesn't.
There was one that took me a month and a half, and nearly killed me.
He really doesn't. Like, he does not do it in a reasonable amount of time because he's a slow writer. There's nothing wrong with that. He just definitely doesn't do it quickly. Trust me.
I wrote 15,000 words in 2 days once.
Well, you are a trooper.
For a living, I write 7,000 words a day. What do you want?
I don't do it for a living.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I wrote like 1,500 today. That's pretty good for me.
Good job! Yay!
Next question. Who's your favorite writer on film fiction, and what fic from them is your favorite?
K-Cat Senpai. She's my favorite because of Fallout Equestria.
Someday, Senpai will notice
You
you.
are such a fangirl.
And
You really
Somber. I like Somber as well. They're the
By the way,
reason.
Okay,
They are the precursor.
I have to relay this from the chat because it's beautiful. Vexor Frost says, my Wi-Fi is sucking harder than Otaku stories.
Wow.
Drink.
Got yeah.
Everyone in the
That's a drink.
All right. Next question. Can I eat your babies?
What's the context?
It sounds like they're asking to suck you off. I'm not even lying. That's what it sounds like.
That's why I'm asking for the context.
Well, can they suck you off?
Are they a pretty girl?
What if they're not a pretty girl and they put a bag over
Who's
their head, so
Earl?
all you feel is the suction?
Then that's fine. I can grab a marker and write some eyes there.
Well, there you go. You just draw an animu girl face on from the bag, and that's fine. So the answer is yes.
Give her a
Awesome.
Kappa face.
There, Kappa face, exactly. Well, there you go. It
Kappa
works.
face.
Everyone's happy. Next question.
All right. Finally, out of the other podcast members, who do you ship?
No one really, but someone else shipped someone, and with someone, and it became real. Pencil and
Already-
priest.
Dude, it didn't become real because of shipping.
Yeah. No, it definitely
Became
wasn't.
real because
no.
of.
Actually became
Oh.
real because I'm an overly aggressive tyrant, pretty much. Anyway,
Bent him over. So you're mine.
Now we're gonna go to Vexor Frost's questions. I hope his Wi-Fi starts unsucking itself.
yes, Vexer, we hope
Because-
your Wi-Fi doesn't suck so bad.
We're gonna
Bowling
get
is
him ready.
in the Discord chat.
First of all, pineapples or pineapples?
Neither. They are
Alright.
a blight on this world.
The next thing is someone please buy this man some pineapple flavored lube to help shove the pineapples that he finds all throughout his life up his ass.
I
he talk-
volunteer.
Is that Emmy? Is he talking about Emmy?
I'm just gonna shove pineapples for your ass. That's all that's being said here.
Oh.
We can make that happen.
Balding Senpai's in the chat. Hi,
I already
Balding.
said it.
Hi.
I'm not when we're going over to BabsCon, I'm not sleeping at all. Because the second I do, I'm gonna wake up with you guys like with a freaking pineapple hovering over me.
I'll make sure of that.
The next question is third roommate, when?
When I finish working on those, when you get that thing I sent you.
All right. The next question is what is it like to eat shit and vomit words?
Skip.
Why tits on an iguana?
Why not?
Because blue.
When does your OC become a red and black angsty alicorn?
Once we publish the thing we're working on.
Implying he's already not.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Red Shirt then has some questions. Why do you always try to incur the wrath of Pencil, Enigma?
He doesn't have
Some-
to try.
60% of the time is me purposely doing it. The other 40% is my honest idiocy.
I think you got those statistics switched around.
Oh.
Got him.
Got him!
Mostly, I think it's just in your nature. You seek out attention in any way you can get it because you were deprived it from your family members. And in order to get it from me easiest, you just make me angry because then I pay attention solely to you for a brief moment. And so you act out as a means of securing the fact that you will have some form of attention for your day, even if it's negative attention.
Pencil.
Will you go
Pencil is
to-
manly enough where he can
Will
see
you
her as
go
a
to-
father figure.
Will you go to my open house, Daddy?
Sure, son. Sure.
She's gonna open your
Yeah.
house.
All right. Next question is pineapple roommate when?
Never.
All right. Now we've got a set of questions from Cyberphased on GOTDM. Otaku. I know you hate pineapples, but what about pineapple jerky?
Pineapple jerky's a thing? What?
It's not.
It can be dried. There's like dried pineapple, but it's not the same.
There's dried pineapple, but
I
it's
mean,
not
there's
jerky.
raisins, which is just dried grapes.
I think they mean like jerky that is flavored with pineapple because I've had pineapple flavored jerky
Ugh.
before and it's really not bad actually. Like a teriyaki
Well-
pineapple, it's really nice.
Ugh.
Huh.
I don't like pineapple.
Well, you can suck a dick anyway.
Okay.
Our shipping strength has reached A status carrier.
All right.
Getting
Uh,
hot in here.
Otaku. Why does everyone say, "Oh, Otaku sucks," when all I know is that you suck a non-pencils werewolf?
What?
He's never sucked the werewolf. He will someday suck the werewolf, but he never has. Only people who've met me in person have really done that.
All right.
Silence.
Otaku.
Yeah.
Would you rather get stuck in Equestria as a female version of you, OC if you have one, or your human self, but you've got the words "I dig pineapples" on your primary arms?
Female OC. That way I can masturbate.
Yeah, weird list
okay.
of priorities.
No. Let's
Did you just imply that you would cut off your arm?
No.
What was the question?
He wasn't listening, guys. That's pretty normal.
You go to Equestria. You can either be a female version of your OC, or you're your human self, but engraved on your arm, your primary arm is "I dig pineapples."
I like I said, I'd be a female OC.
You have a weird set of priorities.
I like my limbs where they are.
Anyway.
Your limbs aren't moving.
All right. The next question for Otaku: would you eat tofu, nuts, or hunt if you were stuck in the Everfree for a week?
Hunt. But
Why
then
would
again,
you have tofu in the forest? What the fuck is wrong with you?
you want some of this unrefrigerated tofu?
Fucking what?
Tastes like milk.
Milk? Why? Why
What?
milk?
What?
Why?
I didn't
Why
do
would you
anything.
be in the forest?
I didn't do anything.
Where were you?
I wasn't even there.
We needed a tall drink of milk, and you weren't there to keep us.
So, Enigma, we have a question from the chat. Bolding asks, so I'm balls deep in this dude, right? Balls deep. And I give this guy a reach around, and the fucker's hard. Like, what a fag, right?
Yep.
Okay, he agrees. What a fag.
I mean, he didn't say no homo afterwards, right?
Something like that. It was
What
hard
the
to
twist?
decipher. It was hard to decipher all of that because there's so many little asterisks because the chat fucking censors everything.
Yeah.
His fucking ass and like balls were all censored. I was like, I think I know what this is.
I'm gonna write I'm gonna write
Balls deep.
fart. Okay, you can say fart.
Let's move on, shall we?
Now we've got to some questions for everybody. Would you drive the Pineapple Express to Equestrian if it was possible?
Question.
There's not a literal thing called the Pineapple Express, is there, other than the wheat thing?
Google.
There is. Go to California. We have a big train that runs up along the coast and it carries weed everywhere, and it's called the Pineapple Express. It's a
It's also
really
a
cool
movie.
train. It's hard to get tickets on, and it actually is like painted bright yellow. It's pretty cool. I've seen it. I've never been on it.
Well, this is the first time I'm hearing of that.
Well, good, because I just made that fucking shit all up. Let's move on.
Well, you've been
It's a
training.
movie.
You've been training all your life for this moment.
Oh my god, priest! No.
All right. To everybody, teriyaki beef jerky, mesquite jerky, or hickory smoked jerky.
Hickory.
I would say I'm a fan of the hickory myself too. Yeah.
I like
I'd
smoked
say-
flavor.
I'd say teriyaki, I guess.
I always thought the teriyaki's too sweet.
It depends on like how well it's cooked in. If it's like all greasy, then eh.
Well, I mean, like homemade teriyaki jerky is like really different. That's really different. My roommate makes jerky, but yeah, that's
My
all
roommate
besides the
makes-
point.
My roommate makes the jerky.
Dude.
Does he jerk your jerky?
We know your roommate's name.
Next. To everybody, which three would survive the longest if the main six were in a video game? Oh, in the video game Ark, which is I think it's that dinosaur
Survival
Minecraft game.
evolved. Oh, we got this is profile. Pick again.
Honestly, to me, I think the only one who has like outdoor survival skills is Applejack.
Well, I mean, I think Fluttershy would probably be able to like talk to the dinosaurs.
She would just give them all brain aneurysms with her eyes.
And then Twilight probably read something. So there's
She would
probably
just
your
milk
three.
the entire planet.
Or she could try to conserve life, like follow the Prime Directive.
Conserve
Lame.
life? Is that the word you were looking for?
That thing.
Yeah, is that the word you were looking for? Conserve. That's what I heard.
Are you implying that she's a
Yes.
member of the Star?
She's trying to conservative life.
Yeah.
Why not? I'd read that crossover.
All right, guys, we got a question from the chat. For anyone who wants to answer, have you ever been so angry that you wanted to literally kill someone? If so, please tell the story.
No, not really.
Well, I was playing Overwatch, and this guy killed me, so I killed him right back.
Wow, you are.
I don't have a happy story for this, so I'm gonna neglect to share.
Yeah, there's. I would also echo that. Yes, I have felt that way, but it's nothing fun or entertaining.
I don't want to say anything
So-
incriminating.
No, none of this is like, oh god, he was such a bitch, and I just wanted him dead. Herder. This is all
He cut in
absurd.
front of me in line, so I blew his head off with a grenade.
This is not the place or time for that. So let's
The
move
best
on.
kind of grenade. It was a pineapple grenade.
Oh God. Okay, so Otaku.
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to have a Dragon Love Office Love crossover?
Is he
Is
saying
the-
that we should combine my Ember one with your Office Love?
That's like
I
ultra
I guess
cancer.
so.
So
Ultra Cancer? Wow, it's at least Mega Cancer. Come on.
I haven't read Office Love yet. I join in whenever.
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, fuck you, dishonor on you, and dishonor on your cow. Just
On your family.
Put him on my couch.
It's not so much that you like haven't read it. It's that you make jokes about it. You make jokes about it without having read it, and that's just fucking wrong.
It's
oh
a
my
meme.
god.
It's a meme. Most people who use memes don't know where they came from.
Well, yeah, but we
Love
actually
is
know
honestly-
Priest. We all know him, so this is different. Also, I get to yell at Enigma, everybody drink.
Yay.
Like
Fuck
you really
off,
need an
Enigma.
excuse.
This is one abusive relationship you got going on.
So I'm imagining like Ember being a secretary and hating it.
Secretariat.
Anyway,
Wow.
that's just totally non sequitur. Moving on.
Let's go to some questions from the Abyss.
I like the profile picture.
It's scrunchy.
It is cute.
It's the
Asparagus.
best. It's the best.
It's the asparagus. It sucks.
You can pronounce asparagus.
I was
Next,
trying
please.
to. I was trying to combine the word asparagus with the word best.
All right,
Asparagus.
so
Asparabest, yeah.
Enigma, what pony would you snuggle?
Pinky, but then at the same time, I'm afraid that her hair might absorb me. Like
Which pony would you cuddle, which is different from snuggling?
Fluttershy, because I get the feeling that she, like, as I'm cuddling, I'd smell her fur, and her smell would smell like.
Smurf?
Would smell like.
What's
Her
Smurf?
snur would felt
Her
like
Smurf!
her snur would felt like okay, that's wonderful. Let's move on.
I'm gonna
That's
go
fucking
kill
wonderful.
myself.
Oh,
No,
don't do
please,
that.
no.
Who would I
Like-
yell at without you?
His body.
I'll be
Probably
back
me.
in 5 minutes after doing so.
BRB.
Probably me.
BRB
You probably-
heaven.
He's gonna
Okay.
haunt you
Yeah.
and just like watch you two do stuff.
You still
Anyway.
updating Paris Night Out, Priest?
Hey, bitch.
My ghost.
The finale and epilogue are written. They're in the editing phase.
I
Suck it.
haven't gotten my hooks into them yet, so we'll see.
Please
Is
do.
what my that's
I'm
what my
scared to
ghost
hand
would
them
say.
off to you because you're just gonna be like, they're fucking terrible.
That's
if
her
I do
job.
that, then you'll fix it. So
See, I
That's
also want to
actually a
hand
really
something to
good
her.
point. I'll give you links.
I also want to hand something to her, but at the same time, I have the same fear, Priest.
Ah.
everybody's scared
is
to
that-
give me
is
shit.
that-
That's why I like it. Next question.
All right.
What do
Enigma.
you want, Carrier?
Enigma.
Yes.
If
Okay.
your most hated, least liked pony asked for snuggles and was going to cry if you said no, would you snuggle with them?
No, I fucking hate upper crust.
Upper crust goes, would you snuggle with me? And you're like,
Exactly.
no. Oh
Like
my
that voice
God,
and
no.
her mascara would be running also.
Yeah.
Oh God. Damien Darkside leapfrogs off of Abyss's post and asks, which pony would you have in your lap and pet like a lapdog or cat?
Can I just say, I would really like to have Twilight Lapcat. That sounds amazing.
You know, I'm getting this mental image where she's on his lap, and then, much to Anon's confusion, she purrs.
I would love to just like, because I would like to sit and read in front of the fire and just like have Twilight sitting on my lap reading like the book I'm reading, putting up a hoof to stop me from turning the page because she's not done yet and shit like that. It'd be adorable.
That would
Anyway.
be great.
Next, sorry.
Next question. And now we have some questions from Cherished.
Oh, it's good to see him.
Really?
Yeah. He's not
That
dead.
Cherished was wow. Okay, well, welcome back, Cherish, you little piece of shit.
I cherish your company.
Oh, we really don't, but thank you. Welcome back.
I do.
Number 1. Who's a better anime character? Guy Fieri or Rick Harrison?
I have no idea who those two are.
Rick
Oh
Moranis.
my fucking god. You could at least say Corey in the house.
Or something. Or something. My God, you're such trash.
It's the correct answer is Rick Moranis.
Fucking drink. Anyway, we
Okay.
all know that Hank Hill is best anime character.
What about Ong from avatar.
You need to stop. You need to stop, and we need to move on. You need to stop.
When you guys said Hank Hill, I got that mental image of that meme image where Hank is dressed as the girl from Kill la Kill, and he says to Bobby, Kill la Kill, why don't you grill a grill?
Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Wait. I have something for you. Okay.
Number 2. Why does Mike Snipe smell like such fucking ass?
Because he's
Mike, milk. Why
Because
do you know?
the secret is I'm really spoiled milk now. It's out. I'm spoiled.
okay.
What, is the
Otaku.
podcast going to your head and now you're spoiled?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Game
That
over.
makes sense.
We're all done.
Guys, Carrier just sent me a video of Hank Hill twerking.
Let's move on.
It's turned down for what?
Town down for
We're
what?
now- Oh
Turned
god.
down for what?
Oh,
Okay.
God. Number 3. Which podcast member is more likely to suffer a stroke from severe autism?
I think that has to be Carrier. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna vote Carrier too.
Okay,
but
yeah, awesome.
mean,
No, Carrier. Carrier was most likely to suffer a stroke. Do you smell toast, Carrier? Yep, that answers that.
I don't like
Enigma, guess what? We
Yeah.
chose somebody else to be mean to over you. Happy birthday.
Is
What?
this what it feels like to be accepted?
No.
fuck
no,
off.
this-
Sorry.
this-
No, damn it.
This is what
we
it
need
feels
more-
like.
Drink.
No, this is what it
We
feels
need
like to
more-
be placated. That's about it.
We need more parental abandonment jokes.
We have so many, guys. We have so
I know.
many. All right.
God. All right.
What about the last question, Cherish? That's kind of.
Oh, the
well,
last question is kill yourself.
I
I
don't
don't
want to
kill yourselves.
Coming from him, I don't want to.
Does that count as being mean to Enigma?
Enigma, kill yourself. Now it does.
All right, drink. All right, let's go to some questions from Lupus. For Otaku, how'd you make Pencil your tsundere waifu?
Okay, what? No, Enigma. Go ahead, answer this question. Go for it, man. Let's see what you say.
He put his manly foot down and took over.
Well,
like a true man.
I was one day, I was late for school, so I was running to school with toast in my mouth. And around the corner, we bumped into each other, and I ended up with my head underneath her skirt by accident, and she said "baka," and she slapped me away.
Okay, we all know that if that actually happened, I wouldn't have slapped you. I probably would have stabbed you with whatever object was near me.
She stabbed you with priest.
Just like-
she just picked him up and swung him.
I never got my
Can
toast.
be quite a piercing implement.
Oh my god, no!
I never got my toast back.
Well, yeah, I sat there and ate your toast in front of you, layered thick with
Punter
your blood.
priest.
I would probably kill you if you looked under my skirt. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's.
And yeah, and besides, somebody in the chat has it right. I'm obviously yandere, not tsundere. But we should all know this by now.
Yeah, Jesus.
And we wouldn't change a thing.
Thank you. Now let's stop, please.
What do you really think of English dubs, Enigma?
Some animes do it well, like Bakano, and others do it poorly.
Did you really? Okay, just it's fine. It's fine. Oh, by the way, I have to say this. Milk. Somebody wants to know if you're tsundere.
The fuck? Oh,
Look who wrote that.
that's Carrier.
I know. I didn't want to say it with you, Carrier, but I
So-
loved it.
Actually, I do want to take a second to ask you, Enigma, subs or dubs on Full Metal Alchemist?
I only saw the dub, and I liked it.
Huh?
So
Wait, which Full Metal Alchemist? Yeah, the first one or Brotherhood? Because I prefer
Either.
Brotherhood. I prefer Brotherhood.
I'm talking strictly the voice acting, because for the most part, it's almost reprised role for role.
It seems fine to me. I like it.
Okay. I like Vic Mignogna and his area there, so it checks out. Anyway, next question: is there a fetish you will not fap to?
A lot.
That's not a fetish.
I don't get unbirthing. I don't get diapers.
I can just. Oh, I can't tell you about the second one.
I have a whole fucking list somewhere of
Talk
it's
to
on
Milk about that.
here on my on my fucking user page on FinFic. Everything I don't want to be hired for is what I don't get off to. I don't get off to food. I don't get off to scat. I don't get off to water, sports, gas, bore,
Hey!
macro, micro, and hypergenitalia.
What if I paid you double?
Well, I'll write it, but I'm not gonna fap to it.
I'll pay a triple if you do it.
You are literally becoming a whore.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, Patreon guys.
Go,
Yep,
so-
go to
This
go.
podcast is brought to you by Enigma's Patreon. Go make him a whore. Go make him a dirty, dirty whore.
Go
Go
massage the prostate of his
This moment of
Patreon.
Jenny McCarthy's nightmare is brought to you by his Patreon.
Next
Go
question,
throw some money
please.
bills in my Patreon.
Please, next question, please.
Now we have some questions for everybody. First of all, Anthros, yay or nay?
Eh,
They're fine with me.
They're fine with me too. I really don't care.
I'd rather not, but it's not like a deal breaker.
I just don't
Yeah.
care that much.
No,
I'm pretty
I
fine with it.
fucking hate it. I hate it.
What?
Hate,
I know Milk
hate,
no,
all of
Milk
my
has
hate.
strong feelings. Like
All of
strong,
my hate.
strong feelings on this.
He doesn't like
Can't
Anthro
laugh.
milk.
It's so fucking
Flame.
lazy. It's so fucking lazy. Either make them ponies or make them humans. It's not hard.
Flame.
You don't need to make them anthro.
Flame.
Anyway,
Do I want to?
It takes
It's as
away
simple
a
as that.
lot of the cultural barrier.
fucking
Flame.
next question, please.
They made me
All
cry,
right.
Flame.
The next question. How do you feel about human in Equestrias, where the human can do or learns to use magic?
Can you use them?
Don't care.
As
Can
long
he-
as it's made, as long as it makes some sense and it isn't like super stupid or overpowered.
Can he use the magics?
Yeah.
Can you do the magics with me?
Yes.
Magic man!
Cast magic missile of the darkness.
I attack the darkness.
I love that
All right.
video.
The next question is, what is your most hated cliche in any medium?
Hated cliche in any medium.
Dark Brotherhood.
Girl
I'm
falls
still-
down and screams and she falls because clumsy girls are cute.
Plus they give like an upskirt shot when she does.
That's
I-
more,
I-
that's
no,
more like
not-
anime.
No,
fucking-
no. Think about like 90s comedies where our heroine is like, "Woo!" and like falls down. Like that's the comedy aspect
Yeah,
of
and
it.
then the good.
Or
yeah,
any
the
horror
guy
movie ever
drop-
made.
Or any horror movie. Yeah, like I hate that. I hate that cliche. I really do.
Good-looking
Oh,
guy helps
You
pick
get
up
like
all
three
the books.
steps. It's like, oop, I forgot. I shouldn't be wearing heels in the woods.
And the little scream as they fall. I fucking hate
Well,
that.
he walks into class, and then they exchange numbers, and then the love romance.
Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate that. I really do.
I'm
I
still
kinda
doing
wanna-
the Dark Brotherhood fic,
I
where
wanna
there's the dark.
where the guy just picks her up. Is like, okay, don't do that again. That was stupid. Just run. I'm gonna give you like a 5-minute head start.
Trying to
Alright.
kill
Anyway.
someone. Trying to kill someone for the inheritance.
The,
This isn't even fun anymore. Everyone just trips.
Butler did it.
the final question. Unless this is probably a good time to do last call in the Twitch stream.
Yeah, Twitch stream. If you guys have a question for us, please post your last questions. We'll ask that. And then actually, I have a surprise for you guys. There's a certain someone who has a story for us. You remember our master of stories of incidences we'd like to hear about? Well, Bolding has a con story he'd like to tell us on stream after all
He
this.
has a what story?
The con
A
story.
convention story.
The best
Oh.
kind of
No,
story.
Bolding tells the best stories. So
Yes.
after we answer the last few questions,
Pull him in
There you
here. Yeah. And when we're done with this, we'll get him in here. I want to hear the story.
absolutely. So
All right.
Okay.
last question.
Last question. Nobody special asks, am I beautiful?
You're beautiful on the inside. I think you're a very nice, Colin.
You've got the touch. You've got the
Stuff me
power.
in.
Anyway,
Cause you're everything I see. I'm sorry.
that's not the lyrics anyway.
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Also, okay. So, if that's that, we have one question in the chat. One, and it is, Flamin, who are you?
This is the
Lame.
outsider asking.
Flame,
He,
who are
mu-
you?
he muted and deafed himself. He can't hear
Really?
us.
Fine. Well, Flam is our resident German sort of person. He's pretty fantastic. That's the link to his stuff. He's pretty cool dude. I like him very much. And he has good voice, and he can do voice acting stuff. Is good.
Please drop her.
That was spinning questions, dear. I see 2 questions. 3
Um,
questions.
All right, I have another question. I see. Otaku, would you rather get raped by Fudomares with huge dicks or eat a pineapple?
I think
Is
I'd
is
just
that
bite the
red?
I'd just bite the bullet and eat the damn pineapple.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna bite the pillow.
It's a pineapple shaped pillow as well.
All right, easy question. My
I'll be
question is-
crying the entire time though.
The question is, if Pencil is Yandere, then how come Enigma is still alive? Well, that's easy. Yanderes only kill people they love.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the answer
You
to
were
the
shaped
next
in
one is
like 2
muffins.
different directions. Holy fuck.
Flame, there was a question for you
Oh.
earlier.
Flam, who are you? The question is, who are you?
I am the monument to all your sins.
Oh shit.
And the second thing that can you say something in German for us?
Say your name.
Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, okay. Flammenwerfer. Yeah, there it is in
You say
German.
like, can you say, you're so drunk right now or something like that?
Okay, all right. Let's see.
I need to stretch.
Du bist sehr betrunken. That's how I'd say it. It's probably
Well,
wrong.
there,
That's
well,
how
there
I'd
you
say
go. Thank you very much.
Can you say hospital? I love the German word for hospital.
it. Krankenhaus.
Flame, that sounded like you said Funkenhouse. Like it's a place where you go for 70s music.
Krankenhaus literally translates to sick house. And if there are any Germans in the audience that know the more archaic form of the archaic word for speed limit, which is like a 25 character word, Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzung.
All right.
So, yeah.
Hey, Milk.
Go on.
Hey,
All right,
what?
with that, on that note, hey Milk, can you please
Already
add
did.
Bolding to
Already
the
did.
chat?
Already did.
He says he can't get
Well,
it.
he can do it now.
He says it's wrong.
He can do it
Can't
now.
wake up.
Can't wake up inside.
See?
Woo! Anyway,
Here he
if,
is.
He's muted.
For those who don't
Okay.
know, this is Bolding. Bolding is my son. And
Bowling balls.
Whoa, hold the fuck up. What?
Bolding,
What?
you're my son. We discussed this.
Yeah, and Otaku's the father.
No,
What?
Otaku's definitely
No,
not.
no, no, no.
Yeah. I'm a daddy? I'm
Bolding
gonna
is
be
my
a
child. No one fucks
I'm
with
gonna
him.
be the best daddy since. Oh, never mind.
No, no,
Pencil.
no,
Pencil.
no.
Pencil.
No, no, no.
He's mine. He's my child. No one touches him, please.
Priest.
Please. No one touches the child. No one touches
Do not touch the child.
What was it
Exactly.
like on the way out, Bolding?
Anyway, Bolding has stories. He is the master of stories. Ever since the last time he was on a stream with us, he's kind of been in demand for his stories, and apparently he's back with a new con story for everyone. So sit tight, grab a drink, and let's listen.
Well, it's not so much new, but this has happened in the past, and hold on, I'm really fucking high right now.
Yes,
This is what happens.
This is great. This is
Let's do this.
good.
I'm gonna grab my drink and get quiet, and let's do this thing.
All
Go
right,
for it. Go
so
for it. I'm gonna be real quiet.
Let's
Here we go.
rewind to about 2 years ago at Ponyville Cider Fest. Was it 2 years? 2 years, yes. 2 years ago at Ponyville Cider Fest in Milwaukee. I get taken out there witnessing Tetsuo and a couple other guys. And the entire time I'm just hanging out, you know, with all the musicians and everything. And eventually we get invited upstairs at the top level to a sky bar, a rotating sky bar, where you could see all of Milwaukee, and you literally sit down at the bar and you could look outside the window and see the entire city. So I go upstairs with Tetsuo, and we get to the line, and apparently they're checking IDs and seeing if you have a VIP pass. So Tetsuo comes in, he shows them the ID and everything and his pass, and they're just like, "Yeah, go on ahead." And he's like, "All right, let's go, Bolding." And I'm about to walk by, and the guy's like, "Buddy, you don't have a VIP pass." So Tetsuo kind of like looks this guy dead in the eye. He's like, "Do you know who you're talking to, dude? That's fucking Bolding." And the guy kind of like doesn't know what to do, so he just like kind of panics, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, go ahead," and he just lets me in.
Oh my god.
I was like, dude, that was fucking amazing. So we end up going into the bar, and anybody who's ever been to a con, Priest can vouch for this. With Tetsuo, Tetsuo disappears a lot.
Oh god. Yes.
He's like a fucking magician. You'll be sitting there talking to him for a second, and all of a sudden, poof, he's just, where'd he go? So sure enough, I go to grab a cider from the bar, and I turn around, and he's gone. And then at this point, I'm just like, okay. There's a lot of horse famous people here. I don't know who any of them are. They don't know who I am. I'm gonna go back downstairs. So I walk back out, and as I'm about to get on the elevator, there's this cute girl, I'd say hard 7, soft 8, is standing looking over the barrier where they have the guy checking IDs and everything. And then as I'm getting on the elevator, she jumps on with me. So I'm just trying to make small talk because we got to go down fucking 23 floors. And I'm just like, oh, did you enjoy the Sky Bar? And she's like, oh, I'm not allowed in there. I'm not horse famous enough. So I was just like, oh, if you want, I can convince Tetsuo to get them to get you in there. She's like, oh, you know Tetsuo, and we started conversating for a bit. And it got to the point where I was like, oh, so who are you at the con with? And she's like, oh no, I came by myself. So I'm like, oh well, if you need someone to hang out with, just give me a heads up. I'm stuck with Tetsuo, who disappears every 3 seconds. She kind of laughs it off, and she's like, I'll consider it, and walks off. So fast forward to the next night is the rave, and it's down to Ludi finished. This guy named Ludi, who's one of the DJs, finishes his set, and he's like, "Hey man, let's go out for a cigarette." And I'm really craving one right now after doing my set. And I'm like, "Sure." And he's like, "Well, we got about 5 minutes before Tetsuo gets on." I'm like, all right, it's fine. So we get downstairs into the main lobby, and as we're about to start heading out, someone goes, "Oh hey, bowling, bowling," and I turn around, and it's that girl again. So I'm just like, "Oh, hi, what's up?" And it's kind of obvious she's drunk. She's a little bit stumbling, but not enough to the point where it's like falling all over the place, where you still got some sense of consciousness and you can make proper decisions and not feel bad about it the next day.
Right.
So she pulls me aside and she's just like, hey, I wanted to take you up on that offer for hanging out. And I was like, oh, sure. What do you want to do? And she was just like, I was wondering if you want to come have a couple drinks with me upstairs. And I was just like, oh my God, it's been 4 years since I've even seen a vagina. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And so Ludi jumps in, and I get angry thinking about it every time. But this fucker comes in, and he's just like, dude, what are you doing? What do you mean? What are you doing? So Tetsuo's set is next. Okay. It's like, you can't do that to him, man. And at this point, she's becoming visibly uncomfortable, wondering what the hell I'm talking about with him. I'm just like, I'm sure Tet won't mind if I'm gone for about 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, obviously hinting it. Like, dude, don't fuck this up for me. He's like, you can't do that to him, man. That's fucked up. You promised you'd be there for a set. And I'm like, he wouldn't mind if I was a little bit late or even if I missed it, dude. I've seen his sets all the time. He's like, no, I can't believe how such a horrible friend you are. And I'm just like, my fists are turning white. Like, I'm just getting so angry from clenching my fists. Like, dude, you are the biggest cockblock right now. So at this point, she's disinterested, and she's just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm actually kind of tired. And I'm like, no, you don't gotta worry about it. It's just he's being an asshole right now. And he's like, no, dude, you're being the asshole. And I'm like turning to him and glaring him down, like, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. So I returned back to her, and she's like, "No, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it." And so she walked away, and I turned to him, I'm like, "Give me one good reason I shouldn't beat the shit out of you right now." Dude, bros before hoes, and I swing at him, and he fucking just ducks back, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" And I'm like, "You just cock blocked me." Oh, I didn't realize it.
Oh my!
Like, are you that socially inept that you can't figure out that you're cock blocking someone?
Fucking Ludi.
So he's just like, oh, dude, I'll make it up to you. And he gives me 3 cigarettes. And I'm like, what? Oh, Dad!
Is that the equivalent? Is that like the price exchange?
In prison, maybe.
Exchange of a vagina. Jesus.
In fucking prison. But,
Oh God.
so I go out for my cigarette. And later I get back up and I go up to Tetsuo and I tell him what happens. Or what happened before that. And he's just like, you're kidding me, right? And I'm like, no. It's like, I wouldn't give a shit if you missed my entire set. If you got late, I would fucking high five you afterwards. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. He's like, where the fuck's Ludi? I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. So
Oh my God.
that was 2 years ago. we went again last year, and this is why I'm convinced that Ciderfest is a cock block con.
Uh-oh.
So this year, though, or the year before, we had two things. We had speed dating, and then something else that I had to take care of. But the entire time, I was being a blatant asshole at the speed dating because I was obviously drunk. So
As you should.
I'm
yeah.
fucking hammered, and I get to the door, and I'm just like, "Am I too late for speed dating?" Because I was late by like 2-3 minutes. And they're like, "Yeah, sorry." And I'm like, "You're really gonna deny me love?" And the girl just like felt so bad, like I had this face on me, and she's just like, "All right, I'll make an exception. Go on." And I'm just like, "Stupid cunt." So I get back
Oh my
inside,
god.
and it's like 25 dudes and like 6 girls.
Of course.
So I'm just like, all right, I'm not matching up with these guys. Fuck that. So there was this one girl dressed up as Celestia, and her name was Karen. Never forget it. She goes to sit down, and I pulled the seat out for her just to be the little asshole I am. So she sits down, and she's like, "Oh, you're a gentleman. That's good points already." And I'm like, "You should see me in bed. Not quite a gentleman. I'm the first one to come." And she immediately got up and walked away.
Nailed it!
Like a
So-
champion building. Like a
I was-
champion building.
I was
We're
doing
no
it.
stray.
I was doing this to all the girls, trying to get them as visibly uncomfortable as possible. So eventually, I get these 2 girls. One is Cindy, and one is
At the same
forgot-
time.
No. It was
Oh.
2 separate ones. I had Cindy, and then the other one was Vanessa. I can't remember very well.
That's a horror name. Anyway.
So anyway, I sit
Why
down
was
the
it
entire
Vanessa?
time. I'm being a shithead and just trying to make them laugh, and they're taking it. They're enjoying every moment of it. And then eventually I leave, and I think I went to go see Missing Set. So I end up doing that, and the next day I'm sitting there, and both Cindy and Vanessa come by, and they're dressed up as Lyra and Bonbon, and in like school outfits, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to take a picture with us?" And I was like, "Sure," because I was wearing my Dan Versus shirt,
Hmm.
the jerk. So
I know the shirt.
she comes. Yeah, you would beating me with candy and a pillow.
Yeah, I know.
So they come up to me and they're just like, "Hey, do you want to get a couple drinks?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" So we go down to the bar that's literally right underneath us, and we start having a couple drinks. And at one point, and I should address this already, I am a person who never got to experience Disney movies as a child. I did not. The only Disney movies I've seen in my lifetime are Hercules, Toy Story, and Mulan.
At this point, because I know you've seen Bambi since.
At this point, it's Bambi now it's Bambi and Lion King. So
Yeah.
but they make a reference to the Lion King. I still don't remember what the quote was, but they make a reference to it, and they start giggling amongst themselves, and I kind of sit there awkwardly, like, okay. So they're just like, from the Lion King, and I'm like, oh, okay, I've never seen the movie, and immediately their jaws drop, and they're just like, how have you never seen the Lion King? So I explained to them I had books as a kid, not movies. So she's like, so the girl Cindy dressed up as Lyra is just like, well, lucky for you, I got every single movie on my laptop in my room if you want to go watch it. And I was like, sure, why not? So at this point, I'm thinking I'm going there for the sake of watching The Lion King. They had well other intentions in being the ignorant fuck I am. I didn't get the signs when they wanted to take a picture, and then they wanted to get drinks, and then they bought me drinks and everything because, I'm fucking stupid. So they take me to the room, and Cindy tells Vanessa, I'm going to keep calling her Vanessa. I don't remember if that was her name. She was ugly, so I didn't give a shit about her.
Wow.
Oh, excuse me for having standards. Fuck you.
No.
Please continue.
Okay, no, this
oh my
is
goodness.
Was the ugly one dressed as Lyra or Bonbon?
Bonbon.
Ah!
Kind of makes sense.
I have the
Okay.
picture. I'll upload it in the chat in a bit. But
Please do. I know we're running
Um,
short on time, but I want to see how this turns out.
so they end up taking me, or they sit me down on the bed, or I sit down on the bed, and they're just like, oh yeah, let me get the movie ready. So they're sitting there giggling to each other and everything as they're getting this movie ready. I'm a little bit a little bit starked at the moment. Not drunk enough to be stupid, but enough to get me going. And the Cindy ends up like laying down next to me, and she kind of like cuddles up against me, and then Vanessa does on the other side. And then it finally hits me, and I'm just like, holy shit, they want my dick. And I'm
They
like,
want the bowling balls.
oh my god, I might actually get into my first three-way. So I'm excited at this point. I'm visibly excited, and they notice it. And so they start playing around. We start kissing and doing, rubbing against each other, touching things, etc. And it gets to a key point in the movie where Mufasa ends up dying when when Simba thinks he killed him and all that shit. Now, mind you, I have had no experience watching this movie, so I saw this scene, and all I could think of was a video, which I am going to pull up here for a second.
Oh, what did you do?
It's not what I did; it's what the video did to me. So,
What is the video? Explain the video just
here's
briefly.
the video. It's a reenactment of the scene, but in 3D, and it's very poorly made.
It's really bad.
I
Like
know
it's
exactly.
hilariously bad, and he'd only
It's
seen that.
purposely bad.
He'd only seen that before he'd seen The Lion King. So,
So I'll post it in the Twitch chat for everyone.
aw, aren't you sweet?
So
Anyway,
I end up seeing. I start watching the scene, and all I can think of is this fucking video, and the entire time, I'm trying my hardest not to laugh. So I'm just sitting there, just going, and eventually I lose it. I just can't do it anymore, and I start bawling out. I just start laughing my head off. And these two girls are looking at me, and they're like, "This guy's fucking nuts. He's laughing at like this, like this guy's or this kid's father's death. Like, what the fuck?" So at this point, they have lost all interest, and they end up fucking. They just get off of me, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna get going, and we need to get out of here." So I'm like, what about the movie?" And I'm like kind of air quoting movie. So they're just like, "No, you need to get out." What? Like you need to go. Like this is you can't like that's fucked up. And I'm like, it's a fucking movie. Like children's
It's not
movie.
just
It's
a
our
movie.
childhood. And I'm like, this is Hamlet made with lions. It's fucking garbage.
it is.
And they kicked me. They were like, "Get the hell out right now before we call security." And I was just like, whatever, fuck this. Which sparks later when we're sitting in the lobby, high as shit. And we're telling it's me, Tetsuo, Garnica, and 3 other guys.
Some big names in the
And-
pony music industry, let's be clear.
Yeah. So we're all sitting there, and we decide to order some pizza. And we're sitting there eating it, and then I bring up the story, and Tetsuo completely ignores everything about the story other than The Lion King. And he was like, "Dude, fuck that movie." And I was just like, "What's your problem?" And he was like, "That movie promotes incest." And I'm like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about?" He was like, "Simba and whatever her name is,
Nala.
Nala, are both cousins." And I'm like, "Dude, they're lions. There's no such thing as incest when it comes to like fucking weird animals like that." And he starts visibly getting angry and just screaming how he hates the fucking movie and everything.
Wow.
It's like, "Fuck The Lion King. The Lion King was garbage." And this random fat, like, Tips Fedora looking motherfucker comes in, and he was like, "Who said The Lion King is shit? I'll beat the fuck out of you," like playing around. Tetsuo is not playing around at this point.
Also, Tetsuo was a big, muscly man. Like, big man.
So he gets up and he was like, "I fucking said it." And the kid's like, "Oh, dude, I was just joking." He like immediately backs down. And then he comes in and he starts talking with us. And like the entire time, everyone's is fucking uncomfortable, and it's apparent. And he won't leave. So we're just like, "All right, cool, whatever." So then eventually he gets to the point of why he's there, and he's just like, "Do you mind if I get a slice of pizza?" And fucking Tetsuo, who had bought the pizza, turns to him and he goes, "Go fuck yourself, lion fucker." And like, the guy just kind of like tips his head and fucking walks away. So yeah, that was Ponyville Cider Fest of 2014-15.
This has been Story Corner with Buildings. Fuck
Yay!
you. More often this. Everyone in chat I know agrees that Building tells the best fucking stories.
Oh, yeah.
I know our podcast has run long and I don't care. I really don't fucking care. That was worth it. And I know it's time to say goodbye.
There were a few other questions, but there
We're
isn't
gonna have to
really
get
a lot of time. We're gonna have to call it off. Sorry, Pro
so-
Dash.
Oh, is it finally over? Okay, hold on.
Oh God, no, don't do it! And then Milk pushes the buttons.
He's gonna.
read us out, please, priest.
Thank you for listening to another edition of the Good HAE podcast. This week we had the wonderful members with us. A non-pencil.
Fuck you.
Bolding was here.
What?
Carrier of Heartbreak.
I can hear a vacuum.
Enigmatic Otaku was our guest.
Hi.
Flamin' Warfer joined us.
Der Piss dich.
What's the German word for butterfly?
Schmetterling.
And Milk.
Milk's here.
Okay.
And my name is Flutter Priest. Have a fucking great weekend. And for all you Americans, fucking do some labor shit day thing.
Have a good time, Americans.
Cut that.
Make sure to
Enigma, fucking stop!
I'm not doing anything.
You fucking
It's Carrier. It's Carrier.
Genocide now is 3,000 calories in one.
Anyway, bye everyone. Enigma, you piece of fucking shit.